the watermelon. Yes, and I'm Bricks Montana.
Special guest.
My name is Lisa from Lindenwood Park.
All right. Special guest.
Jay Understall, also Lindenwood Park.
Lindenwood Park.
I am the one and only.
The one and only.
Tweez is in the building.
Yes.
And I'm Big Phil. Let's get it in.
Yes.
All right, there we go. We made it. Yeah, we're going to hop in. We got some news for you. And I hear you have some stories for us, too, about our great park, neighborhood, community, and whatnot. So
Yeah, absolutely.
we're excited to see that. We're going to do that second half. So what we got over there, thanks to our plays list, we got some U2 jamming off at the beginning there.
Love some YouTube.
Yeah. So what we got? What we going to talk about?
Well, the biggest story of course, this week is them finally indicting Sean Diddy Combs. And his indictment is he is charged with racketeering conspiracies, sex trafficking, transporting of prostitution. And he was arrested on Monday night without bail.
Sound like a man that's going to jail. That's how a man going to jail to be. That's how
I was totally surprised about the racketeering aspect of it. You know, that racketeering
Criminal enterprise.
That
Worldwide.
guarantees you might die in jail.
No, yeah, he might end up.
When the security cameras are broken.
I already told him to get ready for it.
Because
Right,
Suge
yeah.
Knight was helping them.
Exactly.
Yeah, I was like, come on, they in this
It just
together.
took a long time to get him.
It
Suge
just took
been got
longer.
caught.
He was just
Yeah.
quicker. But of course, it started
Yeah.
with his ex-girlfriend Cassidy.
Okay.
And all of her
And
receipts.
she was underage.
You see what happens when you put your hands on women? That's bad. That's the type of back you can put your hands on women, and he denied that shit for all them years.
Until she put the videotape out there.
Exactly. That to show you, he could be sitting in my face lying right now telling me anything I want to hear.
Until you see the tape.
If I see the tape, oh boy, you
You see what people don't understand, these video cameras have brought a lot of things to light
Most
from
definitely.
that
Most
people
definitely.
never imagined. Really, we heard of things,
You ain't think you was gonna ever see this type of stuff that they
but
put
video cameras and everywhere you go,
Yeah.
you are on tape.
Most definitely.
Those CCTV video, that ain't no
Hey, that's why I say
game.
being a criminal today, it gotta be
It
very
ain't
hard.
easy being greasy.
Well, they
I'm
all
glad-
tell on
I'm glad
themselves.
My criminality days is gone. Because a criminal today, boy, you can't get away with nothing.
It's
Everybody
10,000
saying
ways to get caught.
Exactly. But they don't even care.
Well, they tell on
They'll
themselves.
smile in your ring video high.
But see, what it is, if you've watched him and watched like shows like Making the Band and different things like that, I already knew he was a woman beater.
Man, he took the
Because on the show, he would talk to women, even his mama,
Say greasy.
even Betty Wright was on there. He talked to Betty Wright like
Greasy.
Betty Wright was my pinky toe.
Greasy.
If you're talking to people like that, 9 times out of 10, when they're not listening, you're going upside their head.
And I'm gonna
To
tell you
women.
what I always tell you. I tell you the treatment of others get you farther in life than anything in the world. Flat out.
Yeah.
If you doing that, it's something you got to know your downfall is eventually finna come.
But you know,
You can't do that.
you know who is more vindicated than anybody? Mace.
Oh yeah.
Mace been saying this since he left.
Yeah.
He's been telling this stuff, the same stories, the same thing,
People
most of
believe
the stuff that he's indicted for. Mace told us 15 years ago,
He been
20 years
Been
ago.
dry snitching
Boy,
on.
been dry snitching.
Now, I
Been
think
dry
Mace
snitching
got
on.
played in the whole situation
No,
when he
did.
went to
He
God,
didn't get
or he was at one of them Diddy parties.
Oh, did he ganked him out that money? He know.
It was
Yeah,
more than
I
that.
mean,
He was talking about other stuff
yeah,
more
but-
than that money.
So
Yeah,
you don't
go
think
pray on
Jadakiss and all them don't know nothing about that? Cause
They know.
Exactly.
They was there.
They
You
was
can't
there.
tell me nobody who was
all it was done.
who was on Bad Boy back then don't know what Mace know.
They know. They all was
They all
done.
know.
He messed everybody up. Shine,
He went
Biggie,
on one.
he met
He did.
Lil
What's
Kim.
called dead.
Lil Kim don't
Lil
even
Kim.
know who she was born as.
Oh my
When
God.
Oh, my.
Get you on videotape.
It's
It's
a
at the
done
mercy
deal.
of the court.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Well,
Now they got the AI can fake the
everybody
video.
wanna be
Hey,
rich.
he learned that from somebody.
You know
He learned that from
Andre Harrell.
whoever he came up under taught him get these people and get them in a messed up situation and have it on and watch them bow down. Man, that's why I'm never gonna sign. That's why I would never sign my name on nobody's dotted line.
But it trickles
sorry.
down. You see his boy signed off, right? His boy Kevin Lyles then stepped down from Warner Brothers.
Yeah, he most definitely did.
And the other guy, two executives.
Somebody else
stepped
then stepped down
Too
too.
late for him. They should have been out there.
That's
But that's what happens.
think
Remember
that
after
admits guilt right
when
there. What are you
Harvey,
stepping down for?
after Harvey,
Hey, you know
after
what?
this person,
You know what?
they
Only Russell.
You know what Suge Knight just said?
Russell was messing with Kimora when she was 14.
No,
He
was.
gone though, right?
No. He in another country
But
chilling.
they can technically go get him, but he is gone to where the
Man.
point I'm out
Because
there.
he know.
Man.
Right.
He married her a day after 18 and had been messing with her 4 years.
Man, Puffy been ducked off somewhere for like last 2 weeks. As soon as he touched back down, by
They
people,
got
came
him.
out.
They got him.
This has been going on. I mean, think about how long they knew about it. How long they knew about it, and then they finally getting the pieces
What
put
it
together.
was, nobody had they receipts.
Say no
That
receipts.
girl sat there and kept.
All
If
receipts.
you get paid in 2 days of you dropping your civil lawsuit, that means that the evidence that you
It's
have
it's
is
over-
so overpowering
Yeah.
that he is signing a check. 2 days.
2 days.
That's called the paper trail, I believe.
No, it comes, I got you on video doing
Bag out
something.
one person.
I got you on
You
video
gotta
doing
doubt
something.
it.
What that is?
Because
It's the
when one
ultimate
person
black
see,
ball.
well, I don't know what evidence she got, but I got some receipts
Hey,
too.
Got some tapes.
Sis, it's the
She had
ultimate
Kim
blackball.
Porter's
No
burner
favorite.
phone. She had his ex-woman, his mother of his kids,
Yeah, he got her
burner
computer.
phone
No,
after
he-
she was
he just
dead.
got caught with her computer too.
But Cassie had her burner phone.
But he got just
That
got
was
caught with
part
her
of the
computer.
evidence because he killed
Yeah,
that
He
woman.
just got caught with her computer, B. No fake.
Look,
Trial, man.
Ray Charles is dead and blind, and he knows that he killed Kim Porter. Okay.
Oh, man.
A
that's
normal woman
Yeah,
with
dog.
money who ain't no crackhead, who don't wake up dead at 48.
bad. Say she just did.
No heart issues, no nothing.
That was like, I thought Whitney.
No, Whitney was a crackhead. It's a difference.
Y'all keep going act like Whitney wasn't no crackhead, baby.
I don't know.
She was a
I
beautiful-
never.
she was a
I
beautiful
never
singer.
put partook.
She was a beautiful singer.
But that's
Ain't nobody taking
rushed
that
her
away.
death.
But you gotta
If you're
attach
not
that.
using
She did
drugs
that.
and
She did that.
eating,
Oh, yeah.
soul food every day, all day, if those are things that will lead to your death.
Most
If you're not doing those things, it's not normal for you to just wake up.
So what did they say she died from?
They still haven't said. The kids didn't get an autopsy.
Of course not. That's a little fishy right there.
No, it's not. It's not gonna get done. They don't just do the autopsy unless it's suspicious.
So on the death on the thing, so what it say is dead by what?
Undetermined.
Whoever owned her music killed.
Nah, she was a model.
Whoever owned her music right now.
She should own
No, she a
some
model.
of.
Old girl.
She
Kim
should
was a
own
model.
some of Puffy
I'm talking about
music.
Kim
Kim
Porter.
Porter, yeah, she was a model.
Yeah, she was a model, and her first son is by Al B. Schuler.
Yeah, he's going to jail.
Yep, they arrested him
man.
too.
Bring out the paddy wagon. Let's round them up.
Hey, it's just a
when you
simple.
too happy.
No, it's just a simple case of motherfuckers got money and forgot that this is real life, and you do shit like that, your ass going to jail, and you just forgot about the fact that you can go
And
to
it's
jail.
a lot of them
When
when
they
they
go in jail.
when they
They gone.
believe
All of them gone.
They
that
gone.
when they believe
Wow, they
in their
gone.
myth instead of who they really
Yes, there you go.
That's
because
when-
you got yes men hanging around you every day. Say yes,
Yep.
sir. Yes, sir.
And not anymore, they're
yes,
not.
Sir.
Not
That's
anymore.
right. You can touch them little kids. Yeah, it's all right. We ain't gonna say nothing.
They're gonna look the other
You're right.
way.
That's what he hung around.
You're right.
And that's why his ass where he at right now. Bum ass nigga.
All right, we got a lot of topics. Only 30 minutes.
All
I want
right.
to talk about the other St. Louis and Mr.
Oh,
Mr.
let's
Nutley,
go. Let's get ready to rumble.
20 years later.
Oh,
So
my
we've
God.
heard both sides of the story. We've had members in here and talking about it, and I mean, Country Grammar was 24 years ago. I think it came out in
Yes.
2000.
Yes, I have arthritis.
24
thanks to
years
that.
ago.
So everybody keep on wondering why they trying to sue him now.
Well, he said he's one of those. Oh, you
Okay,
owe your money? Oh, I got
so
you next week.
What
Right?
it-
Next week
that's
comes.
what
I
it
got you
is.
next week.
So
next
they
Friday.
had
One
a
of those.
Yeah,
accountant
yeah,
go through it
yeah.
recently. All of
and
them.
all that.
Everybody in the Lunatics.
Whoever that.
Because he was telling them that, they wrote almost all of their
Ali.
first album. Ali.
Ali.
It wasn't just Ali. Murphy
I'm
Lee.
talking about-
Everybody. City
Ali was one
Spud.
of the main
Everybody.
ones. Ali was one of the main
And
ones.
these
Don't
men
fake it.
are 100,000-aires.
Yeah.
See, that's because
And
his paperwork.
he
Nelly's
is-
over 60 million. That's crazy.
No, he most definitely is. He
Over-
worth 60 million.
over
It's
60
$60
million.
million.
Yeah.
But when you hungry, you know how it is when you hungry. Especially
But
back then.
But now he can go to Wyoming and sell out a fucking show right now.
A country-
Make
a
that
country
same
concert.
They music.
and make that money that he gonna have to pay them back. He gonna make that shit back in one night.
But
No fucking
well,
fake.
we don't know
He gonna
because
pay. No, he finna pay.
he's gonna
That's
pay.
No, he finna pay.
That's why I had them box.
Yeah, he finna pay.
And-
Sis. He
And
most definitely finna pay.
the killer part is now if it was one or two of them
Yeah,
saying
it's
it,
the whole group.
then I'd be
the
like,
whole
oh, they
group.
hating, Ali
It's the whole
hating.
group.
But
So Nelly got
all
to pay,
of
or the
them.
label got to pay.
Right.
Sound like
Yeah.
label work.
Is that
It's
universal?
both.
I'm like, well, he talking the wrong
They
person.
probably gonna be in a
It
little
would
bit
be
of
both
Yeah,
because
probably gonna be in a little
the
bit of both.
forensic
Right about that.
the forensic
You ain't gonna never put in no face.
accountant will tell who got what. Nelly probably got. I mean, cause
They should have all
But
Jason,
if you
entertainment
gave
the
Nelly, if
the,
you gave Nelly
the
the
Jason
money,
the producer, he's gonna have to. They call
Yeah,
him.
gave Nelly the
J.E.
money to try to discuss
J.E.,
everybody else.
he's
They
gonna
said,
have to-
I'm giving you because you should be. You in life. You know
Yeah.
better than give another human being all that type of money and think he finna pay us like that.
And that probably ain't what they
Stop.
Well, one of the stories is they didn't think they didn't,
Stop it.
they didn't really. I heard another story that they didn't really believe in him back then.
Who?
Dude,
They moved to Atlanta with him.
exactly.
The Universal, all of them
Well,
left.
the first D2, their first recording studio.
Their first recording was "Give Me
No
What You
fake.
Got." They was here when they made that. They
D-
sold
D2.
that at the parks. We bought that. We bought the tape. We got them for Universal to look at them. St. Louis people at Forest Park and at O'Fallon, baby. We the ones. And going down Natural Bridge and Kings Highway, we got them there. So then they all went to Atlanta. He was not the lead person. He was not who they
Ali
was putting out
was.
there. Ali
Ali
was.
was.
When Universal had the thing with them, they felt that his light-skinned, cute ass was more marketable than the other ones.
Sis, that's what I'm talking about. Once he got on, that's where they made. They put Ali on before they tried to put Murph Dirt on. That the world was screaming for Murph Dirt
Ali
at
wanted
the
to
time.
put Ali on.
That too dead.
Only song other than Chicken Head, Ali
if
needs
you're
to lay
more
down.
talent-
Cause
if
we
you're more
bought that
talented than-
Heavy
No.
Starch album,
No, I'm talking
and
about-
it was
I feel
not
just
up
like
to
both of
par.
you. I feel just like both of y'all. But what I'm saying, that's what messed up the whole pecking order. The world was screaming for Murph Dirt. That boy Nelly was playing the part and he stopped letting that happen too. Because the world was screaming for Murphy.
Because Murphy
The world
Lee
was.
had the bar.
He
Man,
didn't-
No
he
matter
didn't-
how
he was the best
cute,
rapper out of all of them.
no matter how cute
He
you
was the best
are,
rapper out of all of
bars mean something. Cause
He was the
Akon,
best
if he didn't
rapper
have
out
a
of
bar, we would know who his
Okay,
black
but
ass
tell me
is.
what's going on.
It's a lot of them. If you can rap, you get past all of
No,
this.
yeah, you ain't. I'm
Murphy
talking-
Lee
we
can
know he
flow.
got on because he was the pretty boy. So
Yeah.
he was the pretty boy.
They probably had one entertainment lawyer and one manager for them. That was their real flaw.
That too.
That
They
was
had
their
one
Everybody
amongst
should have
all
had their
of them.
own.
Everybody got to have.
Should they
their
had their own.
stuff.
And they ain't learned.
That's-
See,
That's
my
a flaw.
Most
NWA got played like that
Fuck,
years
I
ago,
think
and
That's a
people
flaw.
still ain't learning.
Yeah. So the manager was.
How about this?
He was
You get
their
his money.
manager. He was Nelly
Right.
and the Lunatics manager.
the first
He
part.
was.
Hey, it's like you work for somebody and you get hurt and they send you to their doctor. But they doctor tell you that goddamn me.
That's called
You
workman's comp.
ain't nothing wrong with you.
Yeah,
You can go back to work. You hurt like
Let
about.
us draw your
Fam,
blood.
that's
Let us
called
draw your blood.
workman's comp.
Let us
You
draw
hurt
your
like
blood.
a. But these motherfuckers telling you hurt. Boy, man, come on, man. Boy, the world is a mug, boy.
That happens every day.
They'll get
That's
you,
workman's
boy.
comp
They'll
in
get
a
you. They'll
in
get
a
you.
nutshell.
Don't fake it.
Well,
boy.
they have officially filed the lawsuit. We shall see. I mean,
Never gonna pass that to you.
It depends who has more money to afford the
Bill
lawyer.
He say this clickbait. Y'all can
Them
talk about
Jews.
it.
If you out there pimp juice, go on give your brodies their money, man.
And see,
Stop
that's why
it,
Jason.
man.
That's why J.E. is gonna have to.
J.E. ain't thinking about J.E. already. He good.
But J.E. is going to have to.
Yeah, J.E. good.
He's going to have to testify in this case, okay?
Yeah, he'll be a
Because
witness.
where
Yeah.
their name should have been
Hey.
next to his and Nelly's.
Hey, who make more money, producers or rappers?
Oh, he ain't worried.
Okay.
Ain't no money in rap.
Hey, J.E. is good.
Did I say he was worried? I said he's going to have to testify on one of those sides. He's going to have to state what he knows. But everybody from St. Louis, no, we know what Nelly rap sound like, what Murphy Lee sound like, what Ollie's, because at that time in St. Louis, you couldn't walk outside your house without hearing the St. Lunatics or
I just
Nelly.
like the fact that all of them can rap though.
Yeah.
They all can rap. Simple as that. I can't say one. I can't say one. Just man, he shouldn't have been there.
What's
I
another
can't say that
thing?
about none one of them.
City Spud was supposed to have all of this money waiting on
But he
him
didn't get
that
nothing.
they said and all of that kind of shit.
So you say you ain't getting nothing.
Say,
He got
it's a show me
something.
state. Don't tell
He
me.
got
the
something,
thing.
but he didn't get
That's what they money
what he's supposed to have.
Because if they
So
didn't,
they say.
hey, if
He
didn't,
say.
look, if he didn't,
I
his
know.
name wouldn't be in that lawsuit.
is. Once again,
I'm sorry,
They all
his
had the
name
same
wouldn't be in
names.
that lawsuit.
they knew what they was getting.
Yes.
Y'all know what y'all
His name
signing
on
up
that.
for, my
His
guy.
name on that lawsuit since he trying to get some bread.
Because he
Flat
know
out.
if there's a reason for you to reach out and get an accountant, a forensic accountant,
Yeah, you
that
see-
means that you are seeing
Sounds
something.
official.
Somebody probably was at Nelly house and Nelly got that royalty check for whoop 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 whoop, and they like, well, hold on,
That's what I'm saying.
I wrote that song.
There you go.
That sounds
There you go.
familiar.
And that's why I'm saying they giving him the money and thinking he gonna disperse it to them.
But they should have never, ever,
They get paid in checks.
ever.
They come from
That's
the
what
That's what I'm
saying.
saying. Nelly got his check and they done opened it and seen that.
I ain't finna get him
They
their
got what
money.
you sign.
I ain't finna get him their money. That's exactly what it is.
That's why you have to have your own
Sure.
representation.
Tweet, come on, please, let's talk real quick.
I
What's
get
up,
it.
dollar bill?
How many people really read? People don't read the fine print on their water. Do you really think
Does
that
that make it so
you
small?
hungry? Universal finna give y'all
Right.
millions,
So-
Right.
and you reading the
Listen,
fine
right.
print?
Listen,
You right.
the history of music is people getting ganked.
Yes.
So
he
you
right.
don't have to look at no
He
fine
right.
print to know
He
if
right.
you ain't got your shit in order, you finna get ganked.
He right.
But
He right.
Like you don't have to.
we
No
we
thank you.
are
Come on, dog.
speaking. You
like
know
your
what I'm saying?
parents, they parents supposed to be like, stop it, B.
Hey,
They parents
Sis.
didn't have nothing to do with that.
Sis.
No, right? Cause
Sis,
the
I got a
structure not
contract
set
at-
up
They
right.
left their parents.
I got a
Yeah.
contract at
They
home
in
right
Atlanta.
now.
Even though they know from the Temptations to the Heartbeats to everybody, people been getting ganked in music
Every
forever.
ever.
Like it is common
New
sense.
Edition didn't make no money till they were almost 30 years old, and they started making music when they
TLC
were
didn't
6.
I get
TLC
it.
didn't either.
That's their
TLC
parents'
didn't
fault.
either.
No, TLC did.
They got ganked.
They
for
got
years.
ganked for that one album,
Sis, they got
and
ganked
then
for years.
no, they got ganked
girl
on that
ganked them for
one
years.
album. It was only that one album with her,
That's what
and
that's the
that
that
one
we see.
album selling, and them
Exactly.
girls stood
So what
up.
you mean?
Them girls stood up and got
Oh,
their
man.
money, baby. They sued L.A.
Yeah, it took
Reid,
out- but look how long
Baby
it
Face.
took, though, sis.
She wasn't dead. She was spending
Man,
her
I
money when she
understand, but
died.
it took- They ganked them.
That's their
But
parents'
what I'm
fault.
saying, New Edition, one album,
They mama
okay,
fault,
you
and they
played
their
me,
fault,
right?
all of 'em.
New Edition got played for 7 albums.
Well, that's because they was young when they came into the business,
No.
for one thing.
No.
They were kids.
No.
They got played
Their
by
parents-
Yes, there
Puffy.
you go.
No,
That
it
too.
wasn't.
No, he right.
Their
He
parents.
Yeah,
right.
their parents.
Yeah, it's the parents.
I'll
You right.
get it,
Because they was
But,
kids. Yes,
but
yes.
these dumbass kids didn't learn nothing. Puffy played
Yeah,
them.
there you go.
Man,
There you go.
I don't want my daughter going
There
on
you
a
go.
field trip without me finding out everywhere they going, B.
Well, that's just the blame.
It's on a small
I'm
scale
going on
of
the field
things.
trip with my
If I
baby.
can,
Sis, that's just like,
Yeah,
oh,
tell
well,
me
we
you just gonna sign your kids,
like
though.
you might well blame every parent that allowed their kid to go to R.
So,
Kelly house.
you
Then.
better.
It's not just the parent because
It's not just
no,
the parent. Who else is it?
do not get into that R. Kelly. You can let your kids go anywhere. If he ain't a raping sicko, then you ain't gotta wear
But
it.
you keep sending your kid back.
Hey,
Some of them
you gotta
didn't.
talk to your daughter over there?
Some of them
Don't
didn't.
talk to me.
Some of them didn't.
You gonna keep taking your kid over
You a
there?
loser.
Even look.
So then blame
There's
Chicago
smoke.
because
There's
everybody
smoke,
in
there's fire.
Chicago knew that
There's
every
smoke,
day
there's
when the
fire.
school got out, he was outside sitting.
So look,
Blame Chicago.
so-
Blame the school.
So
Blame the
so when
police.
people took they little white kids to Michael Jackson house.
Yeah.
All of them the
That's what you
same.
should expect.
Yeah.
Like, the boy been on
All
trial 3
of
times.
them
They
the
still
same.
sending him.
All
So
of
what
them
I'm
the
saying
same.
is,
You make it
say
right.
he ain't gonna
boy.
get shit. This, nah, he good. He
Come
not
on.
Episodes
If he
are
been doing it, why would y'all keep sending y'all kids to these
Hey,
people?
if my
Come
grandson
on,
keeps stealing
B.
every time something come up stolen with my
Man,
grandson,
I ain't finna allow him to come over no more.
I think it's you, my guy.
You know what I mean?
Think it's you, my guy.
Yes.
Hey,
Say, hey, if they keep telling you a
Yeah.
child molester,
you gonna stop you finna stop your grandson
away
now
from
from
the
coming
kids.
over? You talking about he can't come over here no more?
Gosh.
Well, we just gonna put up things that is still like, hey, shake yourself,
You
grandson.
gotta watch that.
Cause we
I'm
know you a
sorry.
thief.
These guys are not right these days.
No more.
Say, excuse
I'm
me.
sorry.
I can't drop my daughter off here.
Exactly.
Talking about
Well-
12
Hey,
plays.
all I gotta do is hear it in the wind. And everything about me
Wait.
changes about you.
Say, it's a chance.
It's a chance. There you go. All you gotta do is seek a chance in somebody's brain.
You been to court
and that
3
whole
times.
situation is turned
You
around.
settled out of court 9 times.
Did y'all read this story?
What's
Probably
that?
not.
All of them have recordings of him promising them.
Oh, so now, you know what that is? You know what that is?
I
We
feel
gonna
like
take
they
it.
That's
pressing me.
justice.
I was
What do you
uncomfortable.
mean? That's
I was uncomfortable.
Hey, you know
I
what
thought
it
they
is?
was gonna beat me up, yo.
Somebody put them on game. Get
Boy,
that man
man,
on.
that's
Get
nothing to
that
me.
man on tape.
that was
I got you next
justice.
Friday.
I was uncomfortable, sir.
Get
Then
that
I
man
felt
on
my
tape.
house talking about money. I am gonna pay you, sir. Please just
Hey,
leave me and my
get
family
that man
alone.
on tape. You see y'all? He just told me he's gonna pay
You
you.
know, repressing me.
Oh, this trial gonna be over real
That's what
soon.
this life is about, bro. If you ain't got that type of evidence or visual evidence, but you ain't gonna win.
Nah, when it comes to that money and them
Weird,
companies,
weird.
black
So
and
does that?
white,
So does
we
that
have
put
it.
a? And then don't forget, he just got arrested at the casino.
Oh yeah, he did. Remember on his way
They
home.
trying to
man.
chase him. They trying to beat him up.
Hey, they need money, B.
Yeah.
They need
They
money.
gotta send him back to the boat. He can
Beat
win
this
some money
out.
there.
Man.
To be a rapper, it costs money.
Bet I've been a
Not unless you
producer,
can
man.
mooch off somebody.
Hey, who gonna allow moochers to be mooching off them all day?
Not for real.
And they trying to make it theyself.
They gotta take
Moochers
you to
be
court.
mooching,
It
bro.
costs money.
Moochers be mooching, man.
Everything got ain't nothing in this world free.
Every time I come outside, I spend
Ain't
money.
nothing is yes.
Every time.
Just to step outside costs
Every
money.
time.
No fake it.
And you can tell when you outside without no money. It shows.
You got 2 different socks on.
Oh, that's
No,
sad, bro.
no.
Just your aura and
There
energy.
you flat out.
If you want to talk, just hop
It's
in.
not
By the
even
way.
like nothing like that.
Hey,
Just
you
your
gotta be
aura
loud.
and
You don't want to. You don't talk about no Nelly them.
This is crazy. Okay,
Yeah, I
another
get you.
story in May. Okay, so Chester Bennington. Y'all know who that is? He used to be the lead singer of Linkin Park, right?
Okay.
He
She know he is. She is.
he passed away a couple of years ago, right?
Okay.
No, not passed away. It was
Well,
suicide.
suicide. He killed himself.
Mental health, of course. So we were
Yeah, I
talking
know.
about that.
You know how I feel about people who
Hey,
kill themselves.
hey, if you need
I
help,
have no
if you
love
need
for him.
help, reach out.
There you go.
Well, he was in his music, actually. That's crazy.
Did he have
Yeah.
kids?
But creatives, your music, your art is not going to help you. You need a
You need
professional.
somebody to talk back to you to tell you
Okay.
when you're fucking
Well,
up.
same with Juice WRLD though. If you listen to Juice
Juice
WRLD,
WRLD?
it's a cry for help.
It's simple as that.
Sometimes your lyrics are a cry for help.
His last, they were making a documentary when he died, right?
Who was that? Juice WRLD?
Juice WRLD.
Yeah, I mean,
We was watching the documentary, and literally, while watching the documentary, you see him dissolving.
Yeah, because
It
he
is
like,
no surprise.
Didn't he OD?
It is,
Fly
yeah,
on
he
the
OD'd. You
Before
see
the
this
police
boy
came on the
take,
plane.
he took so much stuff on
See,
this
yeah,
documentary,
right.
I thought I was high.
How many people from Kinlock you know died running from the police because they swallowed the crack?
That's
Oh,
kinda
yeah,
like
lots
the
of
reach
'em.
that he was
Lots of 'em.
depressed and all
You-
that.
that's all
what
that
he
was.
selling.
You could tell he was depressed.
That was the
I don't know.
music.
Unless he
That,
wasn't
like,
writing his
that was
own
the
lyrics.
music that they were
But
selling. That's a lane.
and also,
Was he writing his
and
own lyrics?
That boy
also
wasn't
everybody,
depressed. The boy, police was gonna throw his ass in jail.
if
That boy swallowed all the
I
pills,
just
boy.
saw
You
that.
did too much.
It's
And
like a motherfucker who was running from the
He wasn't
police.
depressed.
With
They-
Juice
they
WRLD,
trying
and
to
they
get money.
died.
That ain't depressed.
but
Them
if
boys
he
selling
hadn't
drugs.
had all that shit, the whole documentary, he popping shit in his mouth and popping shit in everybody around the mouth. Another artist that I know be high as a motherfucker looked at the camera and said, he be higher than me.
He say he higher than me,
That's what they promote. No. They promote pill popping music, and then
that's why I don't like rappers.
Future.
That's a commercial.
That's why I don't mess with Future because
they was advertising every time he out there doing that. And
no,
we got it. Come pull up.
Our kids
Future is the worstest because he don't even do dope, but he promotes
it. Yeah. And like our kids aren't messed up enough.
He the worstest type.
Tentacion.
He was in that same Rod Wave, that same depression, the music that makes you. Now I know I'm saying is a motherfucker and love me, but listen to that album. I was questioning whether I'm gonna hang myself. What the fuck? Music ain't supposed to.
You heard that new song on the radio when the guy ain't even rapping. He said he just.
Why not? Kanye got one.
Well,
he's saying it with a hook, and he just saying it through the whole song.
My kids played a song for me
every day.
Kanye's still alive, but back to Chester.
What the hell
he died. He died in 2017.
Who?
So
of
Chester. Suicide because of Chris Cornell from Soundgarden. Killed himself too, and then I guess he was a big mentor. And that's another, I don't
want to ride with no people who like killing themselves.
They have a new Linkin Park.
I don't want to roll with nobody who like killing themselves.
So Linkin Park announced that
like everybody else is shit.
Linkin Park announced that they were going to have a new lead. They were going back out, and they were going to have a new lead vocalist, right?
17 was that 17, yeah.
Emily Armstrong she used to be with Dead Sarah's a group, right? So his mother is upset.
His mom upset.
His mother is upset because she feels that the band was supposed to reach out to her before they decide to be a band again.
And her son dead? Mm-hmm. So what the hell we need to reach out to you for? Do you sing?
Is it her band?
Hell. That's what I'm saying. Do you sing?
Did she start the band?
Even if she started the band, I'm like, you not here no more. So why we need to get Why we need to get in touch with you?
You don't need to, but it would be kind of a courteous thing to do.
You know what? Well, we're finna go back on tour. We need some money. We're just gonna let you know we're going back on tour.
Yeah, that's it.
Why she don't get none?
Well, they didn't.
She don't have.
She doesn't get his share. She doesn't get his share.
He was an adult.
Sure.
So who gets?
Does
he have kids, or where his
he don't have
go?
share. Once he died, he has share in previous music, but anything that they make
be passed on to somebody else.
That's anything that he done before he died.
It depends what the contract said.
Yeah, too.
Because it could be that after he passes, his legacy is part of the band. So his mother or kids. Probably not the mother. I don't know. But whatever the contract said, right?
Yeah.
The children might be part of that legacy.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, you could have a point there, though.
He'll still get his royalties. Whatever he
he'll
did
get
before
previous. But if they made a song right now, he wouldn't get none of it because he's nothing on it.
But what if
unless they use his woo or something?
The new singer's singing his lyrics, right?
But she's singing his lyrics at at concerts, right?
Yeah.
Might be trademark.
They could be giving them little
she's singing Linkin Park. She is singing Linkin Park's lyrics, not him as an individual.
So it's like
unless he's the writer.
Right.
Okay? So it's different.
Right.
They probably got a bad.
When you're in a group, you don't have claim to individual. Oh, that woman can't sing my song. You're in the group. As all the people that got put out of the Temptations, they didn't make no money once they left because it was the group making the money.
And they had about 50 Temptations.
They had 12,000 people come and leave it.
Everybody
had a group.
Everybody would have started their own Temptations.
Oh yeah, now this was different though. This was Motown. Motown was making that money.
Probably got Linkin Park in a Blood Money deal also.
Well,
most of Buddy Buddy Money that passed away. That's probably who killed him.
And that was 7 years ago. So I mean, time. I mean, it's been not like
7 years.
It's not they replaced him the next year. They went 7 years ago when he passed.
7
so I
years.
mean, that's a good. I mean.
But I mean, I understand her feelings as a mother. I mean, I can get that. But
now, anything that's coming out the stores that's selling that they made, oh yeah, he's still getting paid.
Yeah, out of that, he's
that.
getting them royalties.
Whoever he signed this,
There
you go.
He's definitely gonna get his royalties.
If he was plotting on suicide, he probably did move some paperwork around.
His insurance, his life insurance wouldn't cover suicide.
But no, suicide don't cover life insurance.
It sure don't.
If you kill yourself, they ain't finna pay out.
Unless you gotta in your thing now.
They been cut that out because people was doing it so much back in the day to put their family back on.
Remember how people used to try to commit
jump
suicide?
out of buildings?
Yes.
No, sir.
I'm back in the stock market crash.
I'm gonna what they call it. They gonna sacrifice themselves for the better.
Like them men who used to have death by police and stuff like that, so that
they sacrifice themselves and they stop this shit. That's why if you kill yourself, you ain't getting no money.
You sure not. You sure not.
Ain't no reruns. We got a couple more stories. We'll take a little break.
All right.
What about First Form? First Form is a St. Louis company. They have like nutrition drinks or like supplements and stuff. But apparently they messed up with you. Can't talk with the police department.
Everybody's entitled to opinion, man.
And they lost out on all the business.
Guys are big meatheads.
Yep.
They lost out
got
on
steroids.
all
Yep.
business.
They are. They losing out on a lot of
Everybody
business.
just cut them off. The police cut them off. They got a couple of other endorsements. They just cut them off. Everybody cut them off.
Because it's one thing to be a person, by yourself, and you're talking about. But when you're the face of a company or you're speaking for that company, you crazy as Bessie Bug.
That was on his own show, right? He had his own.
No, two brothers.
He had his own radio show.
Yeah,
one brother denounced the other brother.
In order,
and he like, bro, you're not gonna cost me in the company this.
So smart.
That's good.
So smart.
Because you need to tell when if your sibling is effing up.
I'm not getting in trouble for them. I'm not getting in trouble. I'm gonna be Dale, Mama, Dale ass. I would never.
If your sibling effing up, you damn sure better tell his ass. Don't fake it.
That's all I tell my kids.
I'm sorry, bitch. You gotta hold your own. You gotta hold your own.
Better ask Harvey Weinstein, brother.
Look,
he didn't say nothing.
Hey,
while the movies, all of that and all of that, he
right.
lost his money just like his brother who going to jail. You have to speak up.
Yes, you got to speak up. I ain't going to jail for nobody else.
I know.
Yeah, they just built a brand new.
That's his
out
shit.
in Fenton. There's a whole new. They got a whole new factory in Fenton. Looks like they just built too.
Really?
The First Form. Yeah,
I feel bad for them.
They just lost a lot of business, B.
What was that?
What
I feel sorry for your mother.
I
feel sorry for your mother, baby.
Nutritional.
Baby, you can talk about.
They just lost out on everything.
They're based out of St. Louis.
Because you can. If there's something happening,
let me
if the
pull it
police
up.
ain't doing what they're supposed to, you can talk about them. Then you won't have to worry about that because you see this video. But ain't nothing happened.
He a womanizer. He basically was a womanizer. He a woman. He a womanizer.
Pill stuff. What's happening here?
I'm trying to find the article.
He said women ain't got no business being police, but
it went to a
because they got the
different
badge
thing.
on
Did
them.
it?
And he said all that. He's a womanizer. Flat out.
That for me.
That's what he is.
Well, I mean, most policemen are anyway. I mean,
you ain't gotta let everybody know that you want.
I feel bad though for the.
You get mad, sis, when you hear dudes come over and say, "I want my gal to stay in the kitchen."
I punch him in his head.
There you go.
I feel bad though for the folks who are working for him.
Come on.
I found it.
You don't want no man talking about you need to stay in the kitchen.
It's still just levels to that. You know what I'm saying?
Most of, but you don't want your man telling you, baby, I need you to stay in this kitchen.
He wouldn't be my man, baby.
No fake it.
Sal Frisella.
Yeah, man, they just lost out on a lot of money, B. No fight.
You know, it really hurt the people who work for him. Right? Because you know,
always.
He says something stupid, and then who has to suffer?
And then we closing early, and
he's still gonna have his bank account,
but
all those people who
he won't be seeing it increasing as much as it was.
That's true. But the folks who work for him,
look. So his podcast is called Real AF. And it came out on National Police Woman Day.
Yeah.
So he released it on the actual.
This ML.
He did that on. He did that on. Strategically, no, he strategically did that on purpose.
Yeah, that's why he did it on that day. He did it on that day for a reason.
So that'll be women police, not in St. Louis, but all nationwide.
It might not have backfired. It's a lot of people that feel like
women shouldn't be in the bleep field.
That's what he said. That's what he said. Big Fair didn't say that in his job. He said that.
The people that buy his piece.
Every single female made him try to feel like a bleep.
See? He said they act tough when they put the badge on.
Well, if you run into a masculine police
what are they supposed to be running?
Right.
Sir, please, sir, stop. No, I got a gun. Freeze, fool. What the fuck? What are you supposed to do? Tell me.
You have to ask flatly, sir. Sir,
what are you? They always want a woman to act like whatever they want us to act like. The world is filled of history of women doing everything.
Women do say
we not only make the bacon, we kill the
Go
pig
look at
too.
the WNBA and tell me the women don't
We clean it. We do everything and always have. If people really believe in all of this 1950s and all of that, that was never really reality.
Hey.
Women always raised kids by themselves. Women always worked and took care of them. Women have always done everything. It was just as many queens as it's been kings.
When did he say they too tough?
There you go.
We've always been tough.
Listen, they make him feel like a bitch.
So listen.
That's because he insecure with his damn self. Ain't no woman police gonna make me feel like no damn bitch.
I get the girl power. I got 5 daughters.
And how many times has he been pulled over all the time? Why is he being pulled over?
Why is he being pulled over all the time? Let's ask that.
Because he's getting high.
So this is the thing. Most people with a position of power do abuse their authority.
They do.
Of course.
And
male or female.
Male or females. And a lot of females, when they do have a position of power, they do.
They come out.
A lot of females don't even have to have no position of power at all.
But are they acting that way, or are they matching the energy of the job? Because when men, I know dudes who went to school with us, who was bullied, who wasn't bad, he wasn't nothing.
Okay.
Now he walk around as a cop, and he's the baddest mofo out there.
So let's talk
and
about
he
their
was
game.
a sissy. He got beat by everybody.
Let's talk about their game.
Okay?
Them the people
Are they matching?
Let's talk about their game.
It could be to feel safe. Are they matching the energy of their counterparts, or are they just trying to be tough? And some of the police I know, they was tough. They was tough in school. They was the girls playing hooping and all of that. They were already there.
Men can't accept a woman being in authority.
They can't accept us at all.
So as a,
that's right there.
So as
I've been men boss. I'm telling you.
So as a policeman in a position of authority, their whole swagger, their whole action, how they act is too tough to be dealing with the things that's going on. So yeah, in the whole sense of the thing, they whole gang is on.
All of them.
All of them.
Male or female.
All of them. So he ain't particularly say nothing about no dudes, but they're on the same type of time. And I'm telling you, when female cops harass a group of people, like if you like be like, dang, officer, you tripping. The dudes around, it's over for you. So yeah, they do be in a position of power. Like, boy, I'm gonna say and do whatever I want.
But I done seen.
And if you do too much,
I'm gonna
my real game right here.
I done seen straight thug dudes. The woman acting all tough. They soften her up with a joke, with something like that, and all of that. You can't do that with men.
That's all you gotta do.
I done tried. I done been all hilarious as that thing and still went to jail.
Seems like it's all about the energy.
I done been too funny and he still put the handcuffs on. Like you didn't pay that ticket.
You got fucked up energy. I'm sorry.
I mean, that's what it is. I don't.
We got.
Yeah, I'm like.
We'll try to squeeze in one more. But this is the issue of this was. This was the issue of it was his personal podcast, his freedom of speech, but it wasn't, I guess, related. It was separate from. It wasn't a first form podcast or whatever.
You entitled to
but
freedom
you,
of speech,
as you
but
said,
you
as
still
the
gotta watch
face,
what the hell you gotta say, B.
And that's what it is.
You entitled to freedom of speech, but your freedom of speech might cost your ass your
yeah,
job.
even with freedom of speech,
yeah.
your freedom of speech always goes so far.
Like a motherfucker.
Well, he had the freedom of speech to say that.
To
He
say
didn't
it,
do anything
but you
illegal.
have the freedom
But-
of consequences.
But right, all the businesses, the police union, they have the freedom to say, hey, we don't want to be part of that.
You don't think he backfired on you?
Hell no, because half of the country gonna feel like that. So if it didn't do nothing else, it brought all kind of visual and eyes to his company. Some people might fall off, but them people that buy supplements, they be in there.
Oh yeah,
It's
like
that.
that.
I think Elon
That's the bulk
Musk.
of the world in there lifting weights.
Elon Musk
I
did
get
that
that.
The whole
too.
country in the world
You
and
could
see
be right,
this company
though.
like
Elon Musk
Like,
did that too. Elon made
business
some
is
personal
business.
I'm
comments
so sick
about.
of him.
Now he's gonna be the
so
first
sick.
trillionaire. But yeah,
Hey.
but he's
so
got
sick of
so
him.
much money where he can say whatever he wants and it doesn't affect him.
I'm
But yeah,
so sick of
he
him.
said something.
Well,
Some of
say
his
whatever they
sponsors
want
sold
all the
out.
time.
He say that's why I say he say the wrong thing. He gonna get more than some sponsors.
He have
now.
sponsors that
Yeah,
pulls
he's
out
big- he's still
all
big
the
with it.
time.
You'll just buy it.
He has
Yeah,
buy
sponsors
you.
that
Yeah.
pulls
You
out
don't
all
want
the
this
time.
link?
He called me
I
just
will
like,
buy
yeah,
you.
let me buy you.
Yeah.
buy
right.
you. So
Just to get himself out of trouble.
So
He's
Yeah.
just gonna buy
poor
the
people
company.
say whatever they want, Justin. You gotta be reset.
Yeah, everybody got freedom
But
of
one thing
speech,
about
But he
you
can buy his way
you
out of it.
also
One thing
got
about Elon
freedom.
Musk, he is not no president. He can get sniped real quick.
You don't think he probably has more
He
security
can
than
get
the
sniped.
president?
No, he getting
You
sniped
think he has
real
a private
quick, dude.
security force?
Brody, he getting
got a
sniped
whole
real
militia,
quick.
bro.
You see what they doing to your boy? They almost this the second time
They
they
can't
trying to
kill
knock
him.
him out.
They can't kill him. The boy,
They'll get sniped
the boy
real
run around
quick,
listening to
Brody.
50
Stop
Cent.
it. He get to saying the
They
wrong
can't
thing.
kill him,
more.
my guy.
They'll kill him. No fake.
They can't kill him.
They'll kill him.
They trying to kill him. He about to be president on the ass.
I'm sorry, y'all.
I'ma do-
I
No,
got
I don't give a damn who
earnings. I got
becomes
earnings
president.
on
I don't give a damn
Facebook.
about
I
It's all
just
fake.
said.
It's a good movie.
I'm trying to find
I don't give a
out.
damn about no president. I'm gonna make my money.
I never seen that before.
Next time
I
y'all
just
go
don't
vote,
like
y'all
Elon
gonna be
Musk
chill.
because he done turned Twitter
presidents
into
just
the
make
porn
it-
site.
Some presidents just make the money making harder. It's just a little harder than what it normally should be. That's all it is. Like Biden, you made the money a little harder than what he should be.
It's a movie. He runs nothing.
So
That's all the
that's the
movie
reason why I don't give a damn. Because when that raggedy motherfucker was in the president, the money was very lucrative. Simple as that. That money was very lucrative that he was the president, and I hate him. Straight, but the money was lucrative. I'm sorry, I got to tell the truth.
Where's
I mean, the most
It's a
money
good
I ever made in my life was with
Alright.
the first Bush, so I don't know.
We're gonna do one more. We're gonna take a break.
Like the gas cheap.
Man,
This stuff.
man charged with $10 million scam.
Yep, music scam using
Ain't more than that.
AI generated songs.
Brazen fraud.
Yes, that's what it is.
First
It's
they have
fraud.
auto-tune.
It's a
He
fraud.
created hundreds of thousands of songs,
Using AI.
streamed them using bot accounts to generate unlawful royalties. We talked about royalties earlier. So he's getting too many.
He did more than that. He also paid for the hits, right? You know how you pay the company and the company stream for you 24/7 and all of that kind of shit. Kind of how a lot of these rappers and stuff be getting awards and we never heard of them ever.
So what happened? He went to jail.
He going to jail.
52 years old.
He was arrested.
He's a musician.
How much
Yeah.
money you get a chance to spend before you got rid? Because he ain't
Artificially
he ain't gonna be
inflated.
locked up that long.
But think about how many people are doing this and not getting caught though.
That's what the Bible.
Paying for streams and paying for likes, paying for views.
What?
I mean that's
Boy, who was
that's
that old
faking, as you
girl?
would say.
Megan just got caught spending what $330 million for all streams.
Is that?
Megan Thee
Supposed to pay
Stallion.
the DJ.
Megan Thee Stallion just paid like $30 million for all streams.
He supposed to pay the DJ.
I
You know
seen
what
it.
I'm saying?
They got
Only
this
people
little
play
thing
big.
you can watch where they went to a deal and they covered the entertainer's face, right? So they went to dinner with them, signed the contracts, all that kind of stuff, right? Went back to this like mansion, right? And in each room they got just computers and stuff set up, right?
Oh,
Just
they cheating.
all over this
cheating.
like 11 bedroom mansion.
Cheating.
Every room.
Cheating.
He put in the information that he wanted to stream, and you just hear everything just start streaming over and over and over and over and over again. I bet you somebody we don't know gonna get a Grammy next year.
Say somebody you don't know.
Somebody we ain't never seen, never heard they music, never nothing.
So he was streaming other artists. It says he was a musician himself. Was he streaming his music?
So what he was doing, he was making music with the AI,
There
right?
you go.
And the music with the AI uses
Mixing it in
other
with his-
people's
with-
music. It does all of that, but it has the ability to hide it where you really have to listen to it to know that he didn't use Elvis music or something like that. And what is he getting by you listening to it? A stream. You know, so
they paying these
So,
guys 0.1.
then he would make the music and then pay the streaming people
That's a lot.
to stream the
A lot of
music.
streaming.
So he making all of this money.
Yeah.
Charge me for 10 million.
That's just too much.
It's pointless.
It's too
pointless.
much.
It's
That
pointless.
math ain't mathing, B. Your Honor. I'm
It's
sorry.
pointless.
But that AI, so I used some of the AI the other day in class, right? So I put a topic into the AI thing.
You better start using it.
And the topic was my kids need to learn how to tie their shoes because I'm tired. So they put a tie your shoe song with Beyonce, irreplaceable. When I tell you, it was so tight, I felt like I was gonna go to jail. I'm like, we only playing this once.
You mean the shoes were too tight?
No,
Oh.
the song.
The laces were too
that
tight.
AI put it where it was like
Perfect.
perfect
Yeah.
with Beyonce singing.
Wow.
It messed. I thought I was gonna go to jail. I'm like, I'm not using this no
Say
more.
piracy at its best.
It seemed
Well,
like
that's why a lot of people get sued
Kaiser
right now.
Napster all over again.
That's why old girl, what's her name? She just got sued.
Who?
Man, she gonna come.
He was generating
Her daddy is a
661,000.
country singer too.
How much money is
Miley
that?
Cyrus.
Miley Cyrus.
Oh yeah, Miley.
Just got sued for stealing what's called a song. Who is it?
No, not John Legend.
No, that is John
Is it John
Legend. I
Legend?
think that is John
The
Legend.
Flowers.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yep.
there you go. She got rich off a song that already got somebody else.
Country music artists have been doing that since the beginning of country
How many
music.
streams did he have a day, just?
I know.
661,000 streams per day he was generating with the bots.
Yep.
So
So
the
he was
average
getting $3,000.
annual royalties of
3,000.
1.2. Well, yeah, daily 3,000. He's making $3,000
Man, you
a
gotta have that
day.
many people. You gotta have that many people in the world to like you just to get that type, just to get $3,000 at the end of the month.
Yeah, real artists started doing
A real
that.
person can't get that.
Yeah.
You can't even reach that many people in this life, in this world.
I don't even try to get my crew.
Real
to
talk,
even
B.
load their music up.
Straight
They
up.
Selling out the trunk.
So yeah, that's why they're still making the
all you do.
laws. They're
It's
still
sad.
making the
It's
laws
sad
with the
though.
AI and everything.
Yeah, the AI and everything. They are gonna end up with a special session in Congress on
technology.
some stuff like that because this AI is getting.
It's getting out of control.
Too late for it, buddy. Better get you one.
It's the
Getting out of
Matrix.
control.
Yeah.
Better get your
Okay.
early
Oh,
model.
I
Get
got
your next
one.
model, boy.
My school district
next
paid
model
for us a
crazy,
whole
son.
AI site.
Hey, they get the early robots, B. The next robot's gonna be
I'm
just
saying,
like our
Actually, the
I
one-
felt
robots.
as a music person, as a DJ, as all of that, I felt weird
Yeah, that's-
when it was so perfect and my kids could literally listen to it and it was telling them to the left, this, you know what I'm saying, tying their shoes and stuff. I'm like,
That's
weird.
music.
The what? Yeah. I mean, I use it. I use Microsoft has one called
Microsoft got one, yeah.
Copilot,
Uh-huh.
and I use that. It helps me get some logo ideas and stuff too. I mean, but that's my input, I guess. So it's,
Yeah,
but
this
there's a
was-
certain line.
It's
I'm not
just-
gonna do that for me.
It's the Matrix.
I'm not gonna steal your LinFest logo
Right.
and redesign it, right, or something like that.
You gonna
'Cause I know where
incorporate it into your
You know where I am.
You gonna be behind.
Yeah,
Prosecute.
you're gonna be behind.
All right, well, check it out. Speaking of LinFest, we're gonna come right back after.
What's up?
Here we
all
go.
right? Everybody to answer.
We have a little segment after all the serious business we've been talking.
Yeah,
We like to do a little non-serious. What's that called? Is this the what?
It's the joke of the day.
It's the what?
It's the joke of the day.
What's this called?
the joke of the day. Joke of the day.
LinFest 2 weeks away. Yeah, we got it. It's the joke of the day. Oh yeah. We got special guests, not 1, 2, 3. Special guests. Yeah, we can see. Oh yeah.
All right. So did y'all hear about the guy who died of a Viagra overdose?
Viagra overdose. It was hard. It was coming.
They couldn't close the casket.
Yay! Oh man! All right, we're gonna take a little break. We'll be right back.
WRKX Radio.
Brandon won last night.
Yeah, I saw that.
Y'all out here running in the bar.
Man, what you doing tonight?
Man, look, don't worry about that.
I need to get on one with this girl. I'm coming through. I need me a new girl. Y'all
He look better than you.
Look at Ma, you a genius. You digging me?
My new girl looks better. You a throwback, boo. I'm on the new and better things. A new girl look better than you. A new girl look better than you, yeah. You a throwback, boo. My new girl look better. There's no more me in you. My new girl look better. New girl look better than you. You a throwback, boo. You had your chance, but you couldn't keep it true. I packed my things and I left you with the crib. We couldn't never get along, girl. We knew we were gonna end up like this. I ain't never coming back, baby, no way. Quit calling my phone and texting. Moving on to something brand new. And she looking way better than you do. I go back, boo. I'm on to doing better things. New girl look better than you. A new girl look better than you, yeah. You my go back, boo. My new girl look better. There's no more me in you. My new girl look better. New girl look better than you. What you did ain't cool. You ran around with this other fool. I did my best to try to treat you like a queen. I took you all around the world, girl. I gave you all the finer things. Now we ain't never hooking up, baby, no way. Quit calling my phone and texting. I'm moving on to something brand new. And she treat me way better than you do. Throwback, throwback, boo. I'm doing better things. I'm doing better things. New girl look better than you. New girl look better than you, yeah. You my throwback, boo. My new girl look better. There's no more me and you. My new girl looks better. Why would I take you back the way you treated me? I gave you everything, girl. I had to move on to something better than you, girl. She's something better than you, girl. My new girl look better than you. You a throwback, boo. I'm on to doing better things. Throwback, boo. My new girl look better than you. My new girl look better than you, yeah. You a throwback, boo. My new girl look better. There's no more me in you. My new girl look better. She look better than you, girl. Throwback, boo. Yes. Throwback, boo.
MyCityMyMusic.com. Tune in, motherfucker.
We got one. It's not a problem, I guess. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Woo! Frank Johnson.
We rock. ABEBK.
And they know.
Shout out Kevin Gates on the track, man. And they know.
Yeah.
Let go.
They talked about me bad behind my back when we were friends. Never thought we would be killers or get rich when we were kids. Was taught to keep it silent while you others play pretending. Shout out to all my niggas on the bill while in the pen. I'm going, In the Louis store, I'm blowing. 1750 for designer bags. I'm a trick and I know it. Your main line, I'm stroking. Working on her vocals. Only with soldiers. Act like you ain't know. Slow motion. A lot of niggas pussy, especially when they operate. Know it got a drum and that go blah pop pop. Silence, ducking, dodging, holler. Where you running now? 100. That big bitch gon' take a while. They talked about me bad behind my back when we were friends. Never thought we would be killers or get rich when we were kids. Was taught to keep it silent while you others play pretend. Shout out to all my niggas on the bill while in the pen.
Trap every day, I hustle, fuck they talking about. Chop them down, now they can't walk it down. Diarrhea combos, they just run they mouth. Bag after bag when the bird flies out. Let me get that bread, ain't no doubt about that, bruh. Beef will come where you at, bruh. Open this shut, yeah, that's a close chapter. Show enough, nigga, who's the master? Who? Nigga, who come after? No one, I'm here to stay. All of these niggas is gay. I ain't gon' play, I ain't got nothing to say.
They talked about me bad behind my back when we were friends. Never thought we would be killers or get rich when we were kids. Was taught to keep it silent while you others play pretend. Shout out to all my niggas on the bill while in the pen.
Never been a fake nigga. All my life I've been all about the cake, nigga. All my life I've been trying to get the weight bigger. All my life all I ever heard was wait, nigga. Wait, nigga. Now I am catching my grasp. No stakes, I am cutting my grass. My stock, I'm increasing it fast. Don't ask if you don't have the game. See, I know that they talk about me. Walk on eggshells around me. Got them burners and shells around me. Deals and drug sales around me. Yeah. Wait, dawg. I know that you salty with haters on deck. Ha. Fake dawg. No time for that combo. I'm chasing the check. Ha.
They talked about me bad behind my back when we were friends. Never thought we would be killers or get rich when we were kids. Was taught to keep it silent while you others play pretending. Shout out to all my niggas on the bill while in the pen.
Shut the fuck up and listen.
Mad like the flame.
We made a bond, no one to blame but us. Cream DiBiase. This love will never end. Here, sip this drink, let me relax your mind. No, please don't rush, girl, let's just take our time. Till the mood is right, I stimulate your mind. I realized your type is hard to find. Need you to be all of mine. Me, you wine and candlelight. So fast or sweet, we stand the night. Hella ass class and your own cash shit, I'm a fan for life. Can't tell no lies, she loyal, that's why I'm real with her. Tired of the norm, that's cause you never had a real nigga. I'ma be your daddy, your brother, the only man you need. When we fuck, we come together, ain't no I team. Hard day in the trap, I'm stressed, you rub my feet, I sip this lean. The world ain't gotta notice ya, but to me you mean everything. Money on my mind all the time, girl, I'm a hustler. You know about them bodies, ain't killed you yet, that's cause I love you. First lady, my baby, we got a bond like no other. With time, girl, I'm hoping this bond can't be broken. We made a bond, no one to blame but us. Ain't asking for too much, just want to gain your trust. Us against the world, this love will never end. I'll be your everything, girl, I'm your only friend. Your only friend. Don't need nobody, all you need is me. All the desire that you see in me. Can't explain the love I feel for you. Won't keep it nothing less than real for you. My only friend, I kill for you. My only friend, I kill for you. No, please don't rush, girl, let's just take our time. Till the mood is right, I stimulate your mind. I realized your type is hard to find. Need you to be all of mine. Champagne and some roses, she get on her foes and crawl to me. Face to face with it, we both be friends, that pussy talk to me. A bond like no other, when I'm away, I hear it calling me. The only one you trust is no question, girl, you get all of me. 100 till we both gone, we make love and see the ozone. No fakery, we dolo, we don't answer for our old hoes. I got your front and rear, you need me, girl, I'm there. If the world turn they back on you, I'm always gon' be here. Got the keys to your heart and I won't break it, no. We ain't gotta rush, babe, we could take it slow. Looking, I can see that you've been hurt before. With me, you know the deal. Here, puff this blunt and chill. We made a bond, no one to blame but us. Ain't asking for too much, just want to gain your trust. Us against the world, this love will never end. I'll be your everything, girl, I'm your only friend. Your only friend. Don't need nobody, all you need is me. All the desire that you see in me. Can't explain the love I feel for you. Won't keep it nothing less than real for you. My only friend, I kill for you. My only friend, I kill for you. This here's for life, ashes, dust to dust. We don't do no crossing, this here's to the end. Sincerely, your only friend. Your only friend. Bring
WRKX Radio.
Am I out of my head? Am I out of my mind? If you only knew the bad things I like, don't think that I can explain it. What can I say? It's complicated. No matter what you say, don't matter what you do, I only wanna do bad things to you. So good that you can't explain it. What can I say? It's complicated.
nothing's that bad if it feels good. So you come back like I knew you would. And we're both wild and the night's young. Enjoy my drug, breathe you into my face, no. Drop it down to that bass drum. I got what you dream about. Nail scratching my back tat. Eyes closed when you scream out and you keep me in with those hips. While my teeth sinking those lips. While your body's giving me life and you suffocating my kiss. Then you said I want you forever, even when we're not together. Scars on my body so I can take you wherever. Like I want you forever, even when we're not together. Scars on my body, I can look at you and never get.
Am I out of my head? Am I out of my mind? If you only knew the bad things I like, don't think that I can't explain it. What can I say? It's complicated. No matter what you say, no matter what you do, I only wanna do bad things to you. So good that you can't explain it. What can I say? It's complicated.
Hey, I can't explain it. I love the pain, and I love the way that your breath knows me like Novocaine. And we are always high. Keep it strange. Okay, yeah, I'm insane, but you the same. Let me paint the picture. Couch by the kitchen. Hey, nothing but your heels on. Losing all religion. You're my pretty little fiction, and I'm that voice inside your head that keeps telling you to listen to all the bad things I say. And you said I want you forever, even when we're not together. Scars on my body so I can take you wherever. Like I want you forever, even when we're not together. Scars on my body, I can look at you and never get.
Am I out of my head? Am I out of my mind? If you only knew the bad things I like, don't think that I can't explain it. What can I say? It's complicated. No matter what you say, no matter what you do.
Excuse me, Big Phil. I know you got a lot of mixtapes, but you don't own that.
Back in action.
I mean, he playing the music, too. They shutting it down because of the music.
Well, there you go. It is the moment you've all been waiting for.
I know you got 15 mixtapes out, but that's not one of them, Big Phil. We got to shut you down over here.
They got to shut down.
Yeah, they don't even let us play our own music, so, you know, then we got to...
No, Instagram just started this, though.
Y'all need to put my code in, man. I got to put DJ...
All right. Well, we are. All right. We're passing the mic here. So we have our two wonderful community guests. Elwood. Hey!
Great to have you guys.
Back.
Thank you.
Again. Who we got over there? One more time for the people.
My name is Lisa, and I'm the Vice President of the Lindenwood Park Neighborhood Association and the Chairperson for LinFest.
All right.
We were talking about
it doesn't happen without.
She's not a girl boss, she's a woman boss.
A woman boss.
No. It doesn't happen without Lisa.
Somebody might feel that way. You had Stu Casmo.
You're a little England in you.
And then I'm Jay Understall. I'm Jay Understall and assistant Lisa.
Oh.
But it doesn't happen without Lisa. She's awesome.
Hey, see, you one of them guys, me and you would get it because you ain't got no problem with the women.
Absolutely not. Absolutely. Hey, my motto is happy wife, happy life.
Actually, I disagree with that. Happy spouse, happy house.
That too.
I believe a leader is a leader. No matter how they come, what shape, what sex. A leader is a leader. You want to follow anyone that's a great person.
Actually, yeah, you want to be a leader, not a boss.
Yes.
That's two different things.
Because you have to lead by example.
That's the greatest.
Now you
I always say that. A boss will tell you to pick up the trash. A leader will pick up the trash with you.
Definitely, all day long.
They lead by example.
Let's get this trash picked up. Not you pick up trash. Let's get it done. So, I mean, that's the difference.
You got a lot of people that like to be bosses.
So we're gonna
hear your accent, and we already know everything.
Yeah, we loving it. I definitely
need
to drop I want to hear you say.
I've got an accent.
Yes.
I
thought you guys
heard it.
Yeah,
we do. We definitely have that St. Louis country grammar.
So
we definitely do.
We're gonna get into the origin stories. You told us off air. Yeah, born and raised. Where are you from?
I was born in England, in London, and raised in South Africa, in Johannesburg.
South Africa.
So she's been all around the world around this motherfucker.
International.
Yeah.
Because those two totally different parts of the world.
I get mistaken for an Australian a lot.
As long as you're not breakdancing.
I was gonna say Australia, but I heard the England in.
I said, well, you from London or somewhere, boy.
Yeah.
I flat out say I heard it, so.
Spot on.
How about you? Born and raised.
There's a lot of rappers that's from London. That's
Oh, yeah, it is.
So the accent, I picked up on the accent quick, so I'm like, you sound just like them rappers.
Well, yeah. Well, yeah, I'm a rapper.
We're gonna record. We're gonna record her after the show. We're gonna get her back on the phone.
No good can come from that.
You gotta get us some drops at least.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. What about you? Where are you from? Born? What hospital?
Born and raised St. Louis here. Spent all my life here except for 4 years down at it was Southwest Missouri State then in Springfield.
Oh, okay.
Now it's Missouri State, of course.
What part of St. Louis?
So I was born and raised in North County.
Is that right?
Yeah, my wife,
What part?
South County.
What part of North
River
County?
Gardens. That's my high school, Riverview Gardens.
That's where it was great.
My area.
There you go.
There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go.
Since when it was great.
Yeah, I'm Ferguson, Florissant as far as graduating.
Okay.
We're in Riverview School District right now, and I have no complaints. My kids are thriving.
That's great to hear. That's great to. It was a great school.
No, you know, they trying to make. They trying.
Yeah.
They trying.
And what
all
it
you
is.
do is try.
Okay, so when we were in school, being that we were in North County in the 70s, 80s,
greatest schools
we didn't see a lot of our teachers that looked like us.
Right.
Yeah, right.
Principals and different things like that. My children don't have that. They're principals, they're teachers, they are something that they can strive for. We didn't have that.
Yeah, you're right.
We got good educations and everything, but we didn't have that.
I'm gonna tell you, I don't give a damn about that. I grew up in a time where teaching was real.
Oh, we got the best
I
education.
went to school when it was real.
We got the best
I feel sorry
education.
for these kids today because this is not school. I don't know what the fuck this is. They don't even know how to read cursive writing. They can't even cursive write. I don't understand this. What is going on?
All the time with a clock.
Man.
Oh yeah, the manual clocks.
Yeah.
Hey, but they can operate their smartphones.
They can't even read a clock.
Yeah.
They don't
That's
have.
sad,
They don't have
B.
graphic calculators anymore.
Man, that's sad, man. I feel sorry for these kids, B.
That goes back to the word
But
of the day. Leadership.
let's talk about what they have that we don't, though.
We got
these
the best
kids,
of the world.
but these kids may not understand, cursive writing, but these kids can edit videos that we never
Right.
could do.
Yeah.
These kids have computer skills that we could have never imagined and never dreamed of. These kids are still more advanced, even though they cannot
But
read.
it's because of what they growing up in. That's why.
The habitat. The habitat.
Exactly.
You know, they
It's
in a
why.
different time.
Look, sis, we grew up in a time when we didn't have none of this, and we kicked it still.
Yeah.
If you took all this away from these kids now, they killing themselves.
But for us,
No, they
for
wouldn't. They
us,
would just
it was
adjust
things-
because they would be forced to
It was things
adjust.
that they learned before. My mama called aura. So it was things that they learned that they took out when we started learning.
I can believe that.
So
Yeah,
it is things that they don't have to know how to write in cursive anymore. They're never gonna be writing like us. Their papers are not wrote. They don't need that anymore because it's a computer system. They work on computers all
Word
day.
processing. You don't have to. You can change it. Boom, in a second. You don't have to write it out.
And like I said, that goes.
Hey,
and that goes back to good leadership.
I'm gonna take
though.
a whole lot of them. I'm gonna write the whole contract in cursive writing.
So why are our city schools failing?
It's not that they're failing. There is no leadership there. If you don't have people to tell you what you need to know and still go according to the curriculum that the system tell you to teach. See, back in the day when we was going to school, they had to go by what they was told to teach us.
We still do.
They still do.
We still do.
But the teachers went out their way to tell us the stuff that we need to know exactly.
Financial literacy.
When you only told what a person tell you to do, you only gonna do that.
But it is still teachers it is still teachers that go above and beyond.
You don't have that many on that mental level.
Since the teachers of the day are not like the teachers back then.
They do their work
and they
go home.
I definitely do. I definitely do. It is teachers that go out their way. It's teachers that don't make no motherfucking money but spend their money on your kids. It is more teachers that are trying to get the information to your kids than it is that aren't.
But I think the teachers back then.
Where are the parents?
And like I said, the only reason why
the parents?
I think the teachers back then cared way more than what these teachers.
I don't think so.
Like I say,
as somebody who's in it every day, I do not.
It's the only reason why.
I agree with you. I think the teachers are just as good today.
They're just as good.
Yes, I do. I truly do.
At one time,
there's a lot.
My mama and my
school.
teacher were on the same page. My mama, whatever I was taught at home, my mama finished the teaching whatever I was taught at school, my mama finished the lesson at home.
That's the boy.
These parents are not. I just stopped working at a place where it was supposed to be parents and teachers right there with each other, right? Half of the class I never heard from their parents, not motherfucking once.
They don't have.
Not at parent-teacher conference. Not
at
the free. So it is a difference. It's not just the teachers. It's the fucking
always
parents.
School is not over when school is over.
Parents who are worried more about feeding their kids and making sure that their kids have a place to stay don't always have the time to do their homework. There's no way that kids who were homeschooled for that whole year are 2 years behind.
All right,
so that means that the parents weren't doing what they were supposed to do.
Our educational system is flawed. So we got
and
that.
the parents supposed to
step
up.
What did you want to be when you grow up?
Big. I wanted to be tall.
Tall? Like Tom Hanks? Tom Hanks? What about you? You remember?
Oh, man, I don't know. Those are long ago days.
Yeah.
What I want to be.
The teachers actually whooped your ass. I went to school when they was at the end towards when they stopped whooping your ass.
When they used to sneak a hit in.
Man, I'm talking about I used to get paddled in school.
Yeah, we got paddled.
We did too.
That's what I'm saying. The parents gave the teachers the right to do that type of stuff.
And now you can't do that anymore.
No.
It wasn't even a case of the parents had to give you the rights.
They could do it anyway.
They just did it.
Did it anyway.
Because that was the right thing to do.
See, I went to Catholic school. I went to Catholic school. It was like it was in the contract when you signed it.
Bad.
I mean,
it goes back to the habitat. When you got a habitat that want to see everybody win, you more likely to win. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, once these kids get to a certain age, then it's up on that person. It's not never on the parent. You can be the best parent. It's up to that child to want to be a successful person in society. You know, so like I always tell a person, don't beat yourself up when you making sure your kid going to school and you doing this and doing that. At the end of the day, it's going to be some time in that child's life where he wants to be him, you know. So we got to start listening to these kids, watching these kids, and allow them to be their self and be able to know how to coach them when they're being their self. You know, a lot of up-to-date parents want to dictate their kids' life. Or they want to coincide and let them do what they want to do until when they doing it too wrong, then it's too late. You know what I'm saying?
And keeping them too busy.
It's the perfect balance. Like I said,
so busy.
the parents always.
You want to keep them busy, right? It keeps them out of trouble.
Nothing's wrong with pointing your kids in the right direction, my gang.
Don't wait till you're 30 and 40 years old to start selling dope and becoming a gang.
Don't sell dope, man. You can sell dope, you can sell hope.
Don't wait till you're 30 and 40 to become a gang bang and a dope slanger. Please don't do that, y'all.
So did she say you had a book about the history of Lindenwood Park, or how did you get involved with the neighbor from North County, and then you said South County, and now you're Lindenwood?
So actually, I was born and raised in North County. My wife was born and raised in South County.
Okay.
We met at a bar.
There you go. That's the best place.
That's right.
Hey!
That is the best place.
That's two different sides of St. Louis. How y'all meet?
Well, we met on the hill. Right in the middle. We met in the bar on the hill.
Down this way, you weren't supposed to, 'cause your friends wouldn't let you. I know your friends wouldn't let you. You were sneaking down this way.
We gonna call y'all Jack and Jill. Y'all better than Jill.
Back in them days, coming from all the way out
on the hill.
Yeah, we didn't come.
There you go.
St. Louis County people didn't come down to
That's like 30 minutes away. That's a drive.
Exactly.
We did not.
Most definitely on that, too.
I moved to the south side, didn't see no family for 2 years. Anyone coming down here?
Straight up.
So we met, and then I had a job out in Illinois, supporting Scott Air Force Base. So we moved to Illinois, and we always loved coming to the city, and of course that's where we met. But so we lived in Columbia, Illinois, which is a really nice community. But we moved to Lindenwood Park, I guess about 10, 15 years ago, and just fell in love with it.
Love with it. Everything right there.
It's all right here.
Everything right
I mean,
there.
you guys know.
Yeah,
right?
everything right there.
I mean, everything's like we can either walk there. I mean, in Columbia, Illinois, right? If you want to do anything,
you got to travel far.
You got to get in your car.
Oh,
you got to get in your car.
I'll be out there.
I mean, and it's the same way in the suburbs, right? West County, North County, South County. I mean,
if you don't have a car, you don't want to live.
Yeah, exactly. Here in the city, it's really spoiled me because now if I got to drive more than 10 minutes to get something,
you mad.
I just don't want it.
You mad.
I don't need it.
That's why I say
I don't want it. I don't want it. It's like, that's too far to go. It is.
People don't understand that.
I don't need it.
We are St. Louis.
It's all right here. It's all right here.
We live in the same area our whole life. We shop in the same area. We don't go too far out of our comfort zone. Especially when you have everything in your comfort zone.
Right. I just don't feel the need. Yeah.
Everything right.
And now I'm spoiled. I mean, I'm spoiled.
So
I know when I go down there.
Lindenwood ain't got nothing to do with the Lindenwood College. That's
No.
two different things. Huh?
Totally different. Yeah. Different. Just the same name.
Yeah, right.
I was ready to drive to St. Charles. And I'm like,
that ain't got nothing to do with the college show.
No. I went down that street the other day, and I was like, oh, okay, that's where we had for the park.
So we got the festival next week then.
Next week?
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
2 weeks today.
Oh, okay. We had fun the first time.
It was fun.
Yeah, we had fun the first time. No, thank you.
So the book, what I talk about, it's basically a history of the neighborhood, right? History of the neighborhood, Lindenwood Park neighborhood, and kind of follow the Barters, Arsenal to Chippewa, basically I-44 to Hampton, and then I've got 4 walking tours, self-guided walking tours. So, a lot of certain neighborhoods, Lafayette Park, Central West End, St. Louis Hills, and they're great neighborhoods, absolutely great neighborhoods. But people know about those neighborhoods. But hoping to shed some more light and appreciation and love for Lindenwood Park.
Go make it grow. Go make it come back and bloom again.
Yeah, well, really, it's blooming now. It's a great.
You got the right leadership. Yep. You can get places. You can get things. Who is y'all alderman?
Ryan.
Yeah.
Thank you. I gotta get him on here.
Yeah, because the alderman means everything.
That is big.
A couple times.
Oh, really? Nice.
Against Joe.
Oh,
yeah.
Right.
You the one that took Joe?
Right.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Me neither. I don't know how I feel about that.
Joe's a character.
That's why I didn't say nothing.
He came here a lot, so
I can't argue with you. I can't argue with you.
And her Edwards.
Yeah.
Sorry, you were saying
And Joe loved me. When we was taking pictures, he was like, I just love you.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the verdict's still out on Brett.
You say, it's still out on him.
It's still,
Brett, come here. We'll talk about it.
Yeah, there you go.
Come and talk, Brett. We'll tell you real. We'll tell you the real.
Love, he better come on here.
There you go. There you go.
Know if he that real deal Holyfield. I'll let you know.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be skeptical because Joe cool with
Boy, Joe went through hell. But Joe to put up with us.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys are brave too. Good job.
You guys are brave.
He that deal. Joe put up with us. He that deal. No fake.
He definitely.
Yeah.
But one thing you guys can appreciate, and one thing about Linwood Park is it's not like, again, great neighborhood, St. Louis Hills, Lafayette Park, Central West End, but those are really nice, almost like mansion homes, right?
Brick homes.
Right.
Out of the price range.
Right, exactly. Most people's price range,
and
but
we
here
still can't afford it, even though it's in them areas.
Right. But here in Lindenwood Park, right, we have the homes are a lot smaller, but they're a lot more affordable. But I would argue they're just as beautiful, right? You got the stonework and the brick.
When I went down the street a couple of days ago, I was handling some business out there. It's clean.
Right.
It looks like you want to have your family.
But since a whole lot of city neighborhoods is clean,
and a lot of them are dirty too, though.
Yeah, it is. But I'm talking about it shocks. The ones you think might be dirty, they not dirty though.
But when you're riding down the street. And you feel like it's somewhere that you would want to buy your home.
I feel what you saying.
That is what you feel there. A lot of other maybe cities in St. Louis City, all according to where you at, you don't feel comfortable.
I feel you.
I don't feel comfortable in the hill.
Next to 50 vacant fucking houses.
I don't feel comfortable in the hill. I don't feel comfortable in Dogtown.
Like a mother.
You know what I'm saying? It's
vacant
just
houses.
certain areas you feel more safe, more, you know what I'm saying, at home.
They got to put money into
But some of these neighborhoods, like the great thing I think about St. Louis and why we're just poised for renaissance is some of the neighborhoods that maybe aren't that great, right? Where there may be a lot of trash or whatever in the street. These brick homes were built to be so strong. Yep. I think of like maybe the North Point neighborhood, places like that.
Lots of them.
I mean, these homes are just beautiful, and they're brick and they're solid masonry, and even if they look bad, all you basically have to do is it's so little to clean it up. Yeah, a little tuck pointing, and they look beautiful.
But you know what? It's not that the city cleans itself. We have our neighborhood association. We have trash pickup days, and we get people out there.
You saying y'all do that?
Yeah.
Shout out to
and we go out there.
What they doing is right. That's amazing because
that's the
it's people that sit in their house and have all trash in their yard and walk past that shit.
They can't even clean up their own self. How can you expect them to?
And as my mama said, that's the difference between the homeowners and the renters.
It's unfortunate. I hate to say that, but it really is. And I've been a renter and I've been a homeowner. And I think it's your mind set up that matters, because as a renter I still picked up trash. And as an owner I'm still picking up trash.
But you would think that the people that you put in your buildings will have sense to know this is where I live.
I think it's the landlord.
Right.
That's why I said you would think they would think like that. It's just 50 people.
And then, like I said, it's the domino effect. If they continue to see you picking up trash, eventually they gonna pick up some trash.
Lead by example.
That's all we can. That's all we can do. We can't really dwell on the negative. If we dwell on the negative, then
you know how we knew about community and cleaning up our community?
Yeah.
When we were in school in Ferguson, they didn't even hire us. We did it. We would stay after school and clean up and do all of that kind of stuff. Funding.
Yep.
And like I said, when
your Nina popping,
when you're in a society that they don't want to see majority win, then that's what we have. We got to look at it like that.
Programs back
we have to have those programs.
And that's because somebody needs to make some money instead of get these kids some rides. Because, man, they throwing it like way for simple stuff.
It's more than the money. Those programs taught me my Social Security number, taught me how to fill out applications, how to handle interviews, how to do this, how to go to college, how to get scholarships. These are summer programs. And while I'm learning this, I was getting paid for it.
But I'm talking about they really need it now. Because back in my day, if you ride past these parks, you see football games going on, basketball games going on, baseball games going on, softball games going on. You ride past the parks now, them motherfuckers is empty.
It's games going on, but
they're too busy on their phones.
The difference though, Phil, at that time, they had all of these. Anheuser-Busch used to do it. They used to fund these things so the parents didn't have to spend that much money. I did something every year. I played sports. My mom ain't never paid a dime.
Yeah, it used to be like that when I was in grade school.
But
I
now,
went to Catholic grade school.
As a parent, I got 3 children.
It was included.
They wanted
select teams. All these select teams, right?
They want $150 for them to sign up. I got 2 boys. That would be $300.
It's like for 8 weeks.
Paying my rent?
It's for 8 weeks, like 2 months.
And that
That's
wasn't
it.
even the uniform and the cleats and this
You know what
and
you
this
sound
and
like?
this.
You sound like me complaining to you about my mom and them couldn't give me that damn violin. That's why a lot of black kids lose out.
But also me in the same school district, they gave us violins to play. I played violin for 3 years.
But it's
they
a difference
gave
with
it
having
to us.
something that you could take home with you.
We took it home. We didn't turn that in until the end of the year. If you put them in the schools and let the kids, my mama could have never afforded me a violin, my clarinet. It was the community.
Well, I ain't had no community help me out. I had to go home with the sad face.
That's why I say I blame us right now.
About it every day. I couldn't keep playing the violin because I was bored.
We can't do nothing but blame ourselves right now. That's why I commend you guys for being in the position y'all in. Because if we stop, giving out this knowledge that we are now learning, even though the youth are, more educated than us, with the habitat that they in, that's us. You know what I'm saying? We still have to leave because by them having all this knowledge, they don't know what to do. Just like we didn't know what to do with having this knowledge.
I heard a really good saying where somebody said, you know how you walk around a neighborhood and you look at things and you think, somebody should pick up that trash.
Why you ain't picking it up?
You are somebody.
Exactly. Why you don't just pick it up? Don't sit there and complain about the next person picking it up when
why
you can
wait?
You don't like it, pick it up.
Yeah, why wait for the city to come around with a trash truck? Just pick it up.
And that's right.
Have you guys ever been?
It's common sense. If you stand somewhere, you would think people want to be clean.
Exactly.
Right.
But we are in the. Y'all don't think that we're in. Okay, so this is what I tell everybody. The children and the people who having children right now, right? They are I'm not gonna whoop them like my mama did. I'm not gonna punish them like my mama did. I'm not gonna do the things that our parents did.
You see the outcome of that what's going on, though. You see the outcome of that going on.
But that's that generation.
Yeah, you see the outcome of them not getting their ass whooped. That's why they out here killing themselves.
They're the me generation kids. It's the me generation kids.
They'll kill themselves because they don't want a ticket.
But I remember in the 80s. The 80s was all about me generation. Me and me and me. These are the children of the me generation. So they don't have that community aspect that we have.
That's why I tell my kids every day, y'all missing out on life. Y'all missed out on life.
Right.
Because what y'all experiencing right now, this is not real life.
Half of them don't know their name.
This is not real life.
And that's
right.
I don't know. I got a lot of. I kind of have to disagree. I really like our new young generation. I think. So I'm the old white guy here, right? And I see what we got today.
I have to hear your perspective.
Yeah, and I see what we got today, right? We got this guy, this nutcase called Trump, right? And half the country supports him.
But he a nutcase, but good. You know why?
So I feel good about.
Money.
Well, I feel good about this next generation because the younger, because they see through it.
Yeah, you're right.
They see through it.
You so right.
And to me, that shows a lot more intelligence than a lot of the folks that I know that I hang out.
So you saying they're gonna have a way more open mind than what
I think they can see through the. I think they can see through the BS. Open mind.
They definitely definitely have more of an open mind.
She gonna have the open mind.
They don't have the racism that we may have had and different things like that. They definitely don't have that.
And the teens and the 20s,
skills
make
like
money.
Us.
They very educated, and it's easier to make money now.
Oh yeah,
than it was
everybody wants to be an entrepreneur. All of them want to be an entrepreneur and make bracelets and make this.
Right. I really feel good about our young people.
I feel what my thing with them is, a lot of kids, they're not social.
They don't understand how much power they have together.
Because they are in the house way more than any generation.
They can't hold a conversation.
That's what my fear is.
They can't hold a conversation.
Yeah, they will make more money. Yeah, they will be entrepreneurs. Yeah, it'll be a lot less hate because they're not taught hatred like we were.
Boys court girls these days?
That's right.
Do they talk to them?
My son courted.
We're gonna get back. Okay, all right, we're getting back to Lindenwood. So,
hey, have you guys been to Lindenwood Live?
No.
Never heard
Okay, well
2 weeks ago, or it was rescheduled. I think one of them. Right, I get the newsletter.
4 years.
Okay,
But please come to Lindenwood Live because
Where's it located?
it's in Lindenwood Park.
Where's
And it
that?
is the best feel good. You want to feel good about the city, about your neighborhood. Come to Lindenwood Live.
Do
It's
y'all have like performers and stuff?
yeah.
like
So
that?
it's free music.
So how do
we always
like
have
I
a band.
register my orders if I wanted to come and perform?
Right,
Yeah,
Tim.
we have original music, not cover bands.
Well, we have a lot of cover bands.
I love cover bands. Ain't no wrong.
You guys, what you do, because I have my own management company as well, and I want to bring my West Side city and like Dutchtown. You know, I'm incorporated with them, so we can all, like I say, start partner up and helping, the community.
Right.
It's not about
Plural,
but it's
plural.
such a
Communities,
we
our
all need to
city.
rush together because with this knowledge that we have right now and the upper hand that they have, it's time for us to capitalize on the power that we're gaining, becoming more open to help one another.
Well, and it's a great place for exposure because we probably have 1,000, 2,000 folks.
About 1,000 people come in.
Yeah, I'm definitely with it. I definitely want.
It's all free. You can bring your own food and drinks.
You got to get Phil up there to perform.
All these kids on the playground.
Hey, I came out there a couple of years ago. I enjoyed myself out there.
Okay, good. You were there. Awesome.
So where's like South City?
It's right here on Lindenwood and Jameson.
Like what area?
In Lindenwood Park, right here.
Never heard of it.
Well, it's right around my old house.
It's about you can walk there from here.
I'm not too far away from here, and I never heard of it. Like I say, when we
okay,
don't,
well.
It's right off of
Lindenwood Park's like right behind us.
Yeah,
Right.
Lindenwood Park is the corner of Jameson and Bernard.
Yeah, that's where I lived there for 14 years. Yeah, I was on Bernard.
Oh, over there.
I take
for what? To get off there.
You get off.
I used to walk to Lindenwood Park,
Is
but
that the
her
Jameson?
sister was her
It's
age.
a Jameson.
Jameson, Arsenal.
Yeah, there you go.
You get off on Arsenal, and then you go around that corner and then go down the street.
There you go. That's what I was saying. I knew it was one of them.
It's a small park.
And that's why I reached out to you. I said, "Wow, you guys are out there working hard. You don't have to do this, right? You could be home playing video games or playing on your phone."
She like her neighborhood. She love her
Right?
neighborhood.
But yeah, that's what I said.
Like he love the South more than he do the North.
You guys should start doing like the camp. Like when we was growing up, they used to have a little summer camp.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
I miss that stuff.
I mean, that goes back to me saying that summer
Yeah,
job.
we gotta bring all that back.
None of that
Our
going
local
on.
library does that.
See what I'm
They
saying?
do a lot of stuff, and we don't know anything about it.
Right, and that's why I was asking, and that's why I want to be like I said, I was with our other old studio was in Carondelet Park. So yeah, they had in Carondelet Park CBA, Carondelet Business Association. And quarterly, right, every 4 times a year, they would meet, and all the businesses would gather around and talk about. They'd have a luncheon, and all the businesses would talk about who I am, where I'm from, my business. And I used to go. I still support it over there whenever they send me the invite. But yeah, that's great. Something like that for the community, the people involved, the businesses, and our artists, whatever type of art that is.
We have a business association as well in the neighborhood. So we need to talk.
Yeah, I was trying. Yeah, because I like how Crondelet does it. Yes. For example, like, let's all you have a small business, you have a small business. What do? Oh, I do windows. I do doors. Well, I need a new window. I need a new door. Right?
Yeah.
Let's
the barter
shop,
system.
Let's shop. Let's shop with each other.
Barter business.
Keep our money local, basically, right? Keep it within our community.
Yeah, so we can help the community, and that's what I say. We as people in society, we buy into other people's vision. You know what I'm saying? So we don't get to wake up and say, well, I feel like this park needs this, because we don't have no power.
Right.
Because we don't own nothing. Right. We don't have no family members that's working with these people, you know, because they're not with us. You know, so we have to build our own.
Hey,
like they had the black banks and all that, you know what I'm saying? We got to start building stuff that we own. And it's not about the blacks. It's about just a bank that want to help the community.
Hey,
just a bank that want to help the school.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's all about who you know in this world.
Facts.
You ain't getting nowhere in this world if you don't know somebody.
And like you said,
I'm sorry.
And how you talk to people, even
though
you know they're not for the better of you don't disrespect them. You just know how to work with them accordingly, so we can get where we need to be.
There you go.
But that's why these neighborhood associations and the business associations are so important. Just to amplify your point, because you network.
Like,
it's
there you
just
go.
Open to anybody that wants to join, and anybody that has a business who wants to join the business association in Lindenwood Park and in the surrounding neighborhoods.
Yeah, I think that would be good.
I'm in the Hampton Chippewa Business Association too.
That's the one I'm talking about.
Oh, that was it? Oh, yeah, we will talk about that. We'll talk about that after the show.
You can't make no money if you're beefing with everybody.
I'm trying to tell you.
I mean, even with
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean,
so
without...
you can't make no money if you're beefing with everybody.
No. I mean, we do a lot of free stuff with the Lindenwood Park Neighborhood Association. We put on a lot of events throughout the year. We have a trivia night, we do a flea market, we have, and it's a good community flea market.
Say good community flea market.
Yeah, it is.
I used to get all my tapes from flea markets back in the day.
They
were horrible. Hey, they
VHS.
were horrible.
VHS.
Everybody brings their VHSs to dump them on us.
What I thought,
paperweight.
What I thought was awesome about the LinFest was all of the stuff y'all had for the kids to do.
Oh yes.
My kids were fully asleep by the time I took them home.
Nice.
When we went to the park, they was over there. They disappeared. Remember, I had to go looking for them. It was so much stuff for them to do.
Way yonder.
Yeah, it was so much stuff for them to do.
I had to walk way yonder to get back to my
Well, we got more this year.
So parents, make sure y'all be so happy. I mean, I pulled up at that house and I had to wake them up to go in the house. Oh, amen.
So what else you got on your paperwork over there?
Okay, so for the kids, we've got the bubble van again.
Yes.
We have a balloon artist.
Bubbles.
We have, and he's a juggler.
Is that right?
And I've seen him, and it's phenomenal.
All right.
And we've got the video game truck.
Oh no! You know what? I think we're trying to get rid of.
I will never see them.
Exercise their thumbs.
No, y'all had all the trucks out there though. Y'all had all the trucks out there.
Now the playground's gonna be empty.
I love the video game truck.
So, and in this video game truck, I believe, I've never seen it before, so I'm not sure, but I think it seats 16 people. They can bring their own games if they want, if they're compatible. And on the outside of the truck, they have screens as well on 3 of the sides.
Yeah, that's what I like.
They can play Wii and
on the outside.
At least Wii's a little more active, I guess.
And I guess they can connect, so they can. So there is some communication.
Yeah.
I mean, they're both like racing against each
LinFest
other.
is 5 hours.
So I want to ask you guys a question. What is you guys' ultimate goal, for doing everything that you're doing?
It's to build community.
Like, what would you guys like to see?
Well, number one, it's a fundraiser for us, for the Neighborhood Association, so that we can put these on and keep them free. Like
concerts.
Our concerts.
Because you don't want your neighborhood got to start paying, because they're going to be like, this ain't what it used to be.
Plus, the city used to give us plants for the park. They don't anymore. We have to do it ourselves. So that money goes towards flowers and trees and plants and things like that. Some things we get sponsored. But it also, for sure, we want to put it on for our neighborhood so that people can come together. And we've got all these vendors who are mostly local businesses, local artisans, arts and crafters. And we want people to get to know them, support the local businesses. If they're not participating in this, people don't know that they're there.
Right.
So,
like Overtime Studio.
Why do you think you got the best radio station on board?
And of course you're gonna be there.
You wouldn't believe this. A lot of people are scared to promote their own business.
They are, and
it's unbelievable.
I do so many podcasts like her. I get my camera and I go out there and
I never knew this was here.
Yeah, these two gentlemen hit me up. They said you come by. I said come by. You guys are always welcome. You know that.
These two men ain't working more than anybody else. I can vouch for them. They working more than anybody.
And once you're here, you're here. I mean,
everybody on Facebook doing. Everybody is on there arguing and trying to be with each other. These guys is really working for real. Straight up.
They're here to better themselves as well as they're here to support you guys.
You know the ones that's really getting it for real.
The one thing that we're having as well, which is quite exciting, is that we have a sponsorship from Needy Paws Rescue.
Okay.
And they do dog adoptions, cat adoptions. It's kind of like a stray rescue, but a different.
Her getting these extra people to come help. That shows that she's doing a good job.
Not only people, but pets as well.
Yeah, we've had
we don't want our pets to get eaten. Okay? We
right. And I think we need to decide no eating dogs. Cats and dogs are not on the menu.
Hey, be careful. JD Vance is going to use that now against us. So you know, he's going to use that against us. There are dogs in Lindenwood Park.
I think we can definitely say with all of our food vendors and our food
it was good.
They will not be serving dog or cat.
They're pet free.
Right.
Pet free food.
No pets were hurting
them.
There is
going to be a pet parade.
No, it was different because it was all pets that last time. It was
everybody had their pet.
So people can dress up their dogs. There's prizes for the best dressed dog.
Oh, we're gonna see all this thing.
There's prizes for the best dressed.
Can I bring my lizard?
Why not? Yeah, it's a pet parade, not a dog parade. So, yeah. As long as it's well trained on a leash and it's not going to attack another dog.
It's not going to attack anybody or anything.
But I think it's going to be great. They will have adoptable dogs, but they won't have the dogs there. They'll have pictures of the dogs because they're quite strict on how.
They don't want to sit
who they want, right? They do come to the house and check out the house, make sure there's a fence.
Boy, they got just like a human being.
Yeah. So they're going to be great, and the little walk is like half a mile, so it's not far. And we have lots of little dogs who've got lots of little legs and
lots of little legs, like more than 4.
Well, no, they have 4.
How many legs do these dogs have?
More than what I have.
Well, I've seen dogs run faster than human beings on 3 legs.
That's right.
No faking.
Yep,
It's a game.
These little tripod
on 3
dogs,
legs.
Yeah.
Hawk you down on 3 legs.
And we will have lots of raffle baskets as well. And I know one of the raffle baskets is going to be dog items. So if you have dogs, then
I know cats should feel very abandoned right about now.
I know. I have I'm a childless cat lady. So yeah. So
cats don't get no love no more.
I know.
It's all about the dog.
What happened to Garfield?
I'm scared of cats. I'm scared of them.
Garfield and
he because my mother was scared of him. That's one thing. But then
everybody loved Felix though.
But I ain't love none of them. But then I seen Cat Eye. It's a movie. And it had reaffirmed what I heard. Oh, birds. I'm done.
There's too much fluttering.
I'm done.
Yeah, too much fluttering.
One bird flew in the house, and it was over.
It
was over. My mama had to come get me out that corner. She thought I was traumatized.
Yeah, and you probably were.
And I am.
And I watched the movie Birds.
Yeah, and then that'll do it. That'll do it.
I kept thinking they're coming to pick out my eyes.
Yes, me too.
No, we're not doing Birds.
They told when we were kids, I was being nosy when the grown folks said go to your room. I used to sit behind the couch and listen. And shouldn't have. And they were talking about a story on how I don't know if it was true or not, but they said that a cat was on a baby and suffocated her, trying to smell the milk.
Whoa. I can see how that goes. I can see that I can see that.
Stories like that. And I don't know if it's real or not.
And I don't know if they was, because old women will talk some trash. You know what I'm saying? Old women.
Somebody didn't experience that for real. Somebody didn't happen to somebody for real.
After sitting there hearing that, I've been scared ever since.
Because it probably happened to somebody for real.
And my sister had a gangster cat that used to scratch at me all the time. For some reason.
That's not good.
I don't know why this cat hated me.
I got one more quick question for you guys. What do you guys feel like you need, to get to the next level?
Oh, that's a good question.
Other than fun.
26, yeah.
Everybody need money.
What we need is volunteers.
Yeah.
Volunteers and support.
Come to the land where she needs volunteers. Y'all to come help the beautiful city out there, because it's going to be a beautiful goddamn good party and everything.
Oh yeah, we had too much fun.
And I hear a lot from other neighborhood associations as well, and they have the same problems. St. Louis Hills, Clifton Heights,
So they throw big ones like y'all do? They throw big ones like y'all do?
St. Louis Hills does.
Okay.
They have several. They do Grub and Groove. They do Art in the Park. Art in the Park is cancelled this year because they can't get volunteers. That's one of the reasons.
They had that barbecue Q in the Lou too got canceled. That got canceled. We talked about that. The barbecue.
That'd be on the riverfront, sure.
You know, to be honest, this is my 6th LinFest that I've co-chaired.
Oh, sure.
Congratulations.
And it's been going since 2010.
B-Hills, I got a show for you coming up.
We started at Southwest Baptist Church in their parking lot. We had 2 LinFests there, and then we decided it needs to be in a park.
It needs some room.
Right. So it's gone from about, I can't remember where we started, maybe 10 vendors. And this year we've got, I think, 49.
Yeah, you had
So
you had them lined all the way down the street and around the corner.
This is going to be our biggest one so far. So we've got some really great vendors. A big, huge tent with all our arts and crafts people, our artisans. Lots of kid stuff. Hopefully we're going to have a fire truck as a safe house. We've got food trucks. We've got food, drinks. Four Hands Brewery will be there. Brick River Cider will be there. And then Biggie's Restaurant and Chilanguita Mexican Kitchen.
Sis, you better hope they feed us good, because boy, you missed out on the
they got good
paint.
food.
He told me.
Boy, they fed us real good.
Yeah, we had leftovers. We had so much food.
If you go home hungry, then it's your fault.
I always want to eat.
Exactly.
Fail. After drinking all night for my 47th birthday, I wouldn't have been able to eat that stuff anyway.
So you would have been rolling it up.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, no, they fed us real good, because you remember last time we went out there, we died of a heat stroke.
Yeah, we did.
But yeah, now we had 2 tents this year. But yeah, that's great. Yeah, like level up every year and maybe. Yeah, I mean, it's.
I must admit, since COVID, you know, we didn't have one in 2020.
You can't say that. It's the C word.
Okay. Since the
Bleep.
pandemic.
Since the Vic.
Can I say the P word?
The bleep. Call it the bleep.
The verdict.
The bleep. Okay. Well, since the bleep. It has been difficult to build it back up, because a lot of vendors, they don't have the people that can staff their businesses and be at LinFest on the same day.
Yeah.
And I think that's where a lot of volunteers have disappeared.
You got everybody trying to do the exact same thing.
Yeah, are we over?
It's getting oversaturated.
That's
what it is.
That is a very good question.
It's getting oversaturated.
Yeah, and
it ain't that it's getting oversaturated. Different people are not reaching out to each other.
That too.
That's the problem right there. It's not that nothing in the world can be oversaturated. What can be oversaturated is the growth and the reach out. The reach out is get a stink.
Yeah, adapt. You can't be Radio Shack.
Nobody don't reach out to no more. They feel like they independent, like Boosie. Independent is an insufficient word. Even somebody that we'll never see and touch wake us up and put us to sleep. Nobody's independent.
What would you like to see? That's my question to all of you. What would you like a neighborhood association to do for you?
I think more local artists too. I mean, cover bands are great as long as it's family-friendly music, of course.
You gotta start reaching out to the people that's actually.
I know 30 artists right now.
I can tell you that
reaching out to people that's not in the soul, they only give their vision because they're not seeing the vision every day. We see the vision every day. We know what we need. So we know what these kids, how many dollars that we have to give these little boys to keep them on the right track. You know what I'm saying? And like
summer
I said,
jobs.
We are grown and we can't really keep
summer
on
jobs.
doing them and then pay our
like
bills.
I told you, see, summer
jobs.
jobs.
Kids to go. So the government that we buy into every day has money to help our community, but they don't reach out. You know,
they're too busy building hospitals.
They too busy building their vision. You know, we don't have a voice in the community.
Whereas here is where I have to go into my little spiel. If people were out there voting at the local,
it's not
yes,
even
it is.
Voting.
If you're putting the right people up there,
but you gotta understand,
aldermen and different things like that.
We can't. But this my thing with that. You can't play. They gotta be a team player. You can't play the game with a team.
You gotta
want to see you win overall.
Right.
You gotta be a team player now.
You gotta vote.
Work with nobody that don't want to see you win. That's why we keep defeating ourselves. Yes, we have to. When it comes to the light bill. Back in the day, if it wasn't no light, what we gonna do? We gonna work it all the day until we have sunlight. We are spoiled with the things that they make our life easy. When we start buying into things that make our life easy, that's when we set ourselves up for failure.
Yeah,
sometimes
you make
don't pay no light bill.
Yeah.
If we don't pay no light bill and we work every day until the sun goes down, the light bill people are gonna go down with their prices. See what I'm saying? We in control. We just got to take control. Everything that they invest and they put their money into, we buy into it. One day we need to go on a strike where everybody say, hey, we ain't paying our light bill.
They already tried that. No, they already tried that.
They ain't tried that.
National Gas Day. There's a National Gas Day. No one's supposed to buy gas.
The people
in the city.
The people that's important with them.
In the city with a monopoly.
They important.
You don't have
The
another.
people are in control.
With a city that has a monopoly on something like that, you don't have the power to say that.
The people do. The people are the voice. The people are the way.
The people should get another
Yes, sir.
We have one electric company. That's a monopoly, right?
It's a
We have
monopoly.
one gas company.
Next month. Come on, man. Be for real.
But they do have oversight.
Everybody got their frame of mind.
And that's where your votes can make a difference.
They work with them. Yes. Like I said, they all work together at the end of the day.
But even if you vote somebody small in and somebody over them,
Them,
they can
yes.
say all that crap that I'm talking about. We ain't
Facts.
all that crap. Get that out.
Yeah, you can't work with nobody that don't want to see you win. We, as the people that sitting right here that want to see us win, we have to work together.
I think it starts at a community level.
Well, we get the somebody once said we get the government we deserve. And I agree. If we vote for Yangs, if we vote for these bad people who aren't representing us, they're not going to represent us.
Yep.
If you ain't gonna get them badass judges when you go to St. Louis County and City Court and they throw the book at your ass for something little, them the ones you need to be focusing on.
And you see that judge in Kentucky got shot by the sheriff.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
We definitely
The sheriffs are shooting judges.
That's
That's my wife, sir. That's my wife.
But we got a system where if you don't like a judge, you can vote them out of office.
That's what
so
I'm saying.
Right on the nose.
You got to vote them out.
You gotta get them up out of there.
You have to. People say we don't vote because this. The things that affect you every single day.
Right.
The infrastructure, the judges, things like this. The ability
aldermen
to
are many
do all of
mayors,
that.
yeah.
Those are the things that we have control over. That we can vote to put the people in there who do give a
And that's what they want
Right,
us to
right,
believe.
right.
At the end of the day, how many times have we voted and we know we went out and voted and they put who they wanted in office?
I've never seen that.
Stop believing that.
I've never seen that.
Stop believing
I've
that.
never seen that.
Stop believing
I've
the white man
never-
can actually jump.
I've
Everybody can
never
do the same
seen
thing,
that.
color, shape,
I've
size, man. And
never
that's what we
seen
losing
that.
it.
But we've
I ain't
lost
never
our
seen nobody
aldermen.
that
Some of our aldermen have not done
When
the
we
best job
wanted
too.
to vote, the most time I ever saw a person from our community out was Obama. I have voted at every election since I was 17 years old.
What happened though? When
He
everybody
won.
went to vote?
He won
He
twice.
won. But other than that,
It was
and
another
most
good
of the
movie.
regular
Don't let
and
it
most
fool you.
of the
Already
regular
in position.
elections,
I get
the
it.
people talking are not going to vote.
I get it, dude.
Okay? When we do it, we have power behind
Right,
it.
right,
But
right.
sitting back talking about, oh, we ain't gonna do it because this.
At the end of the day,
And
sir,
y'all be the
they
ones still
pick-
talking.
At the end of the day, they pick who they want to sit
It is
at the
not
table
true.
with them.
It
And
is
if
not
you
true.
know the person that they really
It
want
is
to
not
vote,
That's
true.
why they have
won't be at the table.
That's why they have the popular vote and the electoral
Yes,
vote.
yes.
You can win the popular
They
vote, but you
still
lose
don't.
the
Well,
They
electoral vote.
still don't
That's a
have
problem.
the
That makes no sense.
The electoral vote is a joke. That's gotta stop. But there again,
That's what show you
And
your
it's so
vote don't count.
Hey,
Your
you
vote
know
does.
what, sis? I got in trouble with one
does.
judge.
You gotta make sure that your vote for the Electoral College, like they did both times Obama ass was there, like they did both times it was somebody black, they made sure their asses were out in droves. When they didn't, then they want to be, they picked who they wanted, they did all of this. No, you motherfuckers was at home.
Hey, I got in trouble 10 years later. I went back and seen the same dude.
You know what?
And that motherfucker remembered
because nobody had voted.
That's my whole point.
You didn't holler at your people and be like, this judge, this. Make sure that the people who can vote could go out there and vote his ass out.
And them the ones that throwing a book away on everybody.
I'm gonna tell you.
You gotta vote. That is your only hope for change. You gotta vote. If you don't vote, you have no hope for change.
No, Hillary had more popular votes.
She did.
If you were judge,
if you won the election.
Right, that's true. But if enough people vote, we can get rid of the Electoral College. Vote for people who want to get rid of the Electoral College.
So many people voted when Obama was in there. They didn't even have to go to any other.
Obama was gonna get in office whether we voted or not.
No.
Selective person.
It was
they figure like
it was quiet.
If we put a black face in position, he's gonna change the perspective of the people.
No, Obama accomplished a lot. Obama accomplished a lot.
Say that who didn't see the difference.
What he did was when he got all the other goons.
Right.
Affordable Care Act, Obamacare.
Say that who didn't see the difference on how people were out.
Yeah, I'm on it, so I'm
it wasn't that
loving
many
it.
people. It wasn't that many people out there
they're shutting that down though.
For Hillary.
Right. We talked about that.
It wasn't
organization, different name. Come on, y'all, don't get confused.
But I could go to it.
One of them gotta be cheaper because we all work together.
But I could go. I could go to it.
But we all in the business. We selling food. I'm not gonna sell hot dogs and hamburgers. I'm gonna sell hot dogs and you sell hamburgers. Because if he don't want no hot dog, he gonna get a hamburger from you because we all in the same team. He gonna be the only one.
I can go to a secondary country and get free everything.
Free everything where?
I can get free goddamn health
Canada, Finland.
And ask somebody from Canada how their health care is. Okay? It may be free, but it's bullshit.
It's included, it's not free.
And it's not free because they pay for it and they tax it.
Ain't nothing free. Y'all gotta pay attention.
And it's bullshit.
They got to worry about it.
The two people I know from Canada.
Why we over arguing
Drake,
Toronto, and they
Drake and Justin Bieber.
They say their health care is nothing to brag about.
And then you gotta look at it like this.
Too much to brag about.
When you're not in a real unhealthy environment, you don't really have to worry about health. See what I'm saying?
Now we do.
Y'all gotta look.
Wait till COVID 25 comes out. I'm still working on it. It's in my lab.
Cancer comes from sugar. Food gonna kill you.
It is people who are healthy as hell, that are bodybuilders, that are this, that are that, and they get cancer.
And you can Google that, and you still continue to eat that, so you committing homicide.
Just because it's sugar-free doesn't mean Diet Coke is worse than regular Coke.
You know You'd rather have a Coke.
Diet Coke is terrible.
I don't
if
want
you drink
chemicals.
Diet Coke, something wrong with your tongue.
Like you said about reading the fine print, right? You ever? if you cannot pronounce,
Coke Zero is fire.
And I'm addicted to soda. If I turn down a soda, something wrong.
Coke Zero is fire, but the Diet Coke is
horrible. If you cannot read the ingredients, if you cannot pronounce the ingredients, you probably should have tetrachloro, mono,
by me being a diabetic, the only thing I pay attention to is carbohydrates. That's the only thing I pay attention to.
Bread and potatoes.
That's horrible.
Pasta.
Yeah, that's horrible.
Well,
it's just fillers. Same with regular white rice.
And then 10 minutes later, you're hungry.
We are plant-based. Yeah. We are plant-based beings anyway. We're not supposed to be eating meat. Everybody's a cannibal in here, so don't never lie and say you ain't a cannibal.
I am a cannibal. I'm hungry right now.
Cannibal.
No, you a cannibal. You a cannibal because they serving humans.
We don't eat humans.
Because they serving humans right now. It ain't even that many chickens in the world. Everybody that ate a body part.
I need some meat right now.
It's more people dying than these chickens. I tell you that much.
All right, Lindenwood Park.
Lindenwood Park.
What else you got over there in your
Lindenwood
notes?
Park, man. We need everybody in Lindenwood
Lindenwood Park. Lindenwood Park gonna have
when should they be in Lindenwood Park?
In a couple weeks.
I don't know. I know I was full.
I'm gonna make sure I give me a lot of chicken.
It was.
That's what I'm saying. It's gonna be a lot of chicken going on around that.
You are addicted.
You are addicted. We have some of the best restaurants.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of chicken going on around
and
that.
we like to brag about that because.
Do you guys partner up with like farms and stuff like that?
No.
See, that's y'all start partner up with farms and stuff like that. Do you guys have a garden out there in Lindenwood Park?
Yes, we do. We have a community garden.
So y'all get the vegetation.
Yeah, and a lot of the stuff that's grown, if they have an excess, they go and donate it to a local food pantry.
Awesome.
There you go.
Not
That's
so much
good.
a food pantry, but to the senior living center.
Yes.
You got more people gardening in the city than in the county.
Yeah.
And then we also have a native plant garden.
Yeah.
Native plant garden. So it's just
because
native plants
in the county
grow normally. You know, you don't have to fertilize them, waterlize, because they're just
they don't have
they just grow now. Like if you took a walk in the woods. But I mean,
in North County,
You need a permit.
we have so much room in our backyards and stuff. Gardening is not something that we did as a community.
But in the city, they look bitty backyards. They
But
turn
that's
theirs into
just
garden.
city.
That's because they know.
The county has strict rules. If you want to put a garden in your county, you gotta.
No, you don't.
Can't nobody tell
They
you to
can't
garden
tell
your
you you can't garden in your
front.
backyard.
No, it was on
My
you.
grandma-
Well, in the front.
Not in your front.
We have huge backyards. We're in North County. Our backyards are huge.
You got a skirt car on your lawn.
Normally community gardens started from areas that didn't have the space to make their own individual.
A lot of city
Yes, they did.
A lot of city people in their backyard have gardens.
But the
sis.
community
It's
gardens.
few and far between.
Shit, more in this county.
Look,
It's more in the county.
the community gardens came from people knowing resources. You get a community garden in your backyard.
Yeah, educate
you
people
will
how to
get
grow
a
it.
vegetarian,
Most
vegetarian
communities,
Yes, you get
most
yes,
community
yes,
gardens started from people who didn't have the room to put it
Right.
in their own backyard.
maybe they're in apartments
So they
or
put it
small
all together.
backyards. Right.
So they put it all together and did it as a community.
saying, they
In the
get a
county,
check,
that's
they get
not
a
an
check
excuse
for
that
that,
we
though.
had.
Yeah, they get a check for that. That is called
Now
farmland.
they get a check.
No,
When
they been
community
doing that.
gardens first
They
started,
been
it
doing
wasn't
that.
about the subsidy from the state.
was.
It was about the community wanting a garden together.
Someone's got to buy the materials.
that
bro.
is.
Some people
No,
do,
the
and
state pay you
well,
every
the
month.
the ones that we have is
If the
the
state paying
area
them,
was
they
donated
need
by
to
a
pay them
church.
more because most of those gardens
Tell me,
are
the
ran
state-
down and not being
The state pay
used
you.
anymore.
Yes.
No, the state didn't.
I walk
pay us.
past one
No,
every
the
day.
Hey, y'all.
No,
No.
I'm saying you can go apply.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm telling you what I know, not what I heard.
There
You
are-
can go and
Now
apply.
you can apply, but
And
when
they
they
can help
first
you
started,
fund
it
what I
wasn't
do.
subsidy for that. People were bartering and putting together. It may be subsidies now, but at one time when they first really started, people were bartering and putting their stuff together because they didn't have space. Most places in the city don't have backyards. They don't have huge
But
front.
a lot of people
But
do
I'm telling you
have
that
gardens in
man-
their backyard.
I was just gonna say,
They
I was just gonna say, and I'm telling you that main person that got them gardens, they was getting that check.
They weren't about the subsidy. They weren't about that. They was about I got greens, you got apples, you got this.
Shit, I never thought garden was about no money. I thought that's you do it for the passion.
That's
of
what
garden.
people started.
I
at.
gotta buy tools
It may
and
be
dirt.
subsidies,
There's some
but
cost.
now-
Like I said, that's when you don't have the proper resources. You gotta do what helps you grow your food. If you knew I can still grow my food and have them pay for me to get my next seed, I'm finna do what?
That's what it started.
We don't have the resources that we need. That's why we need people like us to go out here and find these resources.
Well, we
and bring it
elect
to
our people that'll
community.
give us the resources.
Like, you need a garden back there. Ain't no way you don't have no garden back there and
That's
they
all
will pay
gravel.
you.
That ain't
He
nowhere to
can't
park.
get people to volunteer to do
He
shit
can do it
else.
himself.
How do you think they finna be volunteering
time.
around
It takes
this
time. You forgot about time.
motherfucker going the ground?
All these niggas a job, bro.
It don't have to
He
be.
can't
It don't
get
have
them
to
to
be.
volunteer to set up for them to record their own shit. He ain't getting their asses back there.
This guy's dreamland over here.
The hoes
Dreamland.
that they bring in will not tend the land.
Yeah, let me get out my overalls real quick. my hat, my barber's hat.
Jack with the beanstalk.
Hey, it's a thought, and it's something that needs to be processed. Because it ain't gotta be a big Gordon. You can just have a couple of oranges and a couple of watermelons back there.
Yeah, I know.
I ain't say go and get the corn stalk and cover up the whole highway right here. Get you a couple of watermelons.
I got 4 bushes in the front that died, bro.
Backyard. The backyard.
I mean, I can tell you what we do in the neighborhood with the community garden. The community garden, we have like a bit of a partnership with Forest Relief.
Killing bushes.
You gotta ask Jesus.
Greenway.
Justin, you killing bushes now.
And Brightside. And so we make the gardens ourselves. They're
like I'm telling you,
4 by 8.
That's what I'm telling you. Be mindful.
Raised
beds. They might be getting paid for y'all putting in this hard work.
Well, a lot of them donate.
That's what I'm saying. Be mindful.
We have,
be mindful.
As a neighborhood association, we have put money into it.
I know. I'm quite sure you have.
And I think we have 29 gardens.
Yeah, that's great.
Some of the gardens are, and they're rented every year. It's $10 to rent this for the year.
Oh, that's reasonable.
Yeah.
I've been made my $10 the other times about selling you apples and stuff like that.
We made our own compost area.
Oh, that's awesome.
We even have a couple of the beds that are rented by a local school, and they come in and they learn how to plant the seeds, watch it grow, harvest it, and then they sell it.
You haven't been on the news?
No.
Mountain Crowd's got the gardens down there too.
This is GSA that has a couple of the.
That's your next step.
They gotta pay. You gotta pay to get on the news.
No, you don't.
Malincrot does a fantastic job of what they do.
You gotta have a story.
Her sister went there.
Yeah, she got a story, and her complexion is going to get her in.
All the people you see on there, sis, they pay to get on that, B. I'm sorry.
Fox 2, people pay to get on there.
Sis, it's paid, B.
It is
Me
not.
and you can get on there. Yes, we can.
It is.
Yeah, you can pay to get on there, or you can have a good story.
It depends on the topic.
But if you got a good story, like she said, they will come get you for free.
They will come.
But everybody you see on there,
I have
sis,
done it a
they
couple of
paying,
times.
sis.
But
No
it
fake.
depends on the topic.
I've seen a
and
lot of
if
people
they-
on there that I know don't
If it's a
pay.
newsworthy kind of thing,
Yeah,
or
it's
if it's
about
somebody
your
that
story.
can just
This
wait
is
till
all
they'll,
recorded.
Oh, they wouldn't make you pay. They wouldn't make you pay because it's like you said.
I've been on
it's
twice,
I
and
know
I've
plenty of
never
people who've
paid.
been
you got a
on
real story.
Channel 2
But
that
if
don't always
sis,
pay.
if you on there, if you getting on there and you promoting the business,
If you're promoting you,
If you're promoting
They pay,
you,
B.
but
You pay.
if you
They pay,
have
B.
something like this that
pay.
is community, you can have, you can reach out and you can get on there for free.
If they want you. If they want you.
They have to choose you.
Even with
They
your
got to
money,
choose.
they gon' say yes or no.
Nine times out of 10, they'll turn down money, but
Yeah, they will.
If you
If
promoting
it's
a
not,
legit
this
business,
is
you
Fox.
can get on Channel 2.
Fox turns down anything
so
that
what did I
doesn't.
It's all about how
It's all about yes.
It's all about how you
I mean,
attend
yeah.
your business.
Follow
You have a
through.
story and-
We'll look
And
into
also-
it after the show. Let's go
Yeah.
find some numbers. We can do some fun
Okay.
things.
Well, I
Follow
do
through. Like I said,
have,
you
yeah.
go
I mean,
to your
I
story.
emailed a few people, a few of the radios. I mean, the TV stations, and if they like the story or the idea, or if it's an issue.
I'm
in
just
the
being
neighborhood.
honest with you, and like I say,
shut down.
it's a difference when your complexion go into something like that versus my
What time is
complexion.
it, gang?
So that's the bigger
I gotta
picture,
go
you
use
know,
the
that
bathroom.
we're
And what community serving?
not even the community. I done tried this in every community. Your skin gets you in a lot of doors versus my skin. You know what I'm saying?
I think
you have a story.
I think with me personally, I think it's an
And your
accent
accent.
thing,
Like
and
I say-
I'm told that a lot.
And like I say,
Sometimes the
we
truth is the truth.
Yeah, and we have to,
Her
use
accent
our
makes her
resources
interesting.
to get us where we need to be.
If only
You
they
know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying, I'm a black guy, I'm not shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I love you.
a
We've
white
been
man,
over here
you're
laughing
shit.
all
You know,
day.
It's just the society and the habitat that we live in. We got to face the facts.
It's the truth.
It
It's
is,
the truth.
yeah.
It's the truth. I mean, it is what it is.
And like I say, a lot of people don't speak and they don't dictate what we need to dictate. That's why we all follow someone else. That's why it's not that many leaders, because we all follow someone else.
Right.
Gotta be
Who's
on-
really trying to be
And
the
we
leader?
want somebody to do it for us. So, you know,
and like you say, we living in a phone-based world where nobody has to do nothing for me. I don't have to have nobody hold the camera for me no more because we got the selfie. See what I'm saying? When you get things that take the place of another person and it cuts out the third party, and the third party does not benefit you, you're most likely not to work.
That's why these kids they can't sit around and conversate with each other.
Because they don't need nobody.
They anything. This is what they look. If you see all of them sitting down, this is what everybody gonna do.
But why would you need social skills when you got a social phone? See what I'm saying? It's about the habitat.
You need social skills because everybody will not work from home.
But listen to this though. If we old school don't get hip, when this take over, we won't be. You know what I'm saying? You have to stay up to date. I'm not saying take over and do all that. You want to be up to date. I'd rather know than not.
We got to stay up to date.
I'd rather know than not.
You got to have the type of kids to tell you. Like, you got kids that's going to keep you up to date. Everybody ain't got parents.
I keep my kids up to date. I am a computer nerd. I'm the one taught my kids how to edit videos.
But I'm talking about the new lingo and the stuff that's going on. They going to tell you. You ain't going to know nothing about it.
They don't have to tell me because at the same time they watching YouTube and getting the lingo, they mama sitting next to them watching YouTube, getting the lingo.
But you not at school with them. That's where you learn the lingo.
Nah, my
you
kids
learn the lingo outside of school.
You know it's a woman's world.
My kids take the lingo. They know all of that
shit. It's a different world.
You have to. And I'm a teacher. I'm in the schools with the kids. So
you have a point,
other parents may have to keep up with it. But as a teacher with kids that age,
like
I'm in it.
You in the field. It's a lot of them that's not in the field.
But your ass ain't gonna know everything because they ain't gonna tell you everything.
That's 6 out of 94.
I don't know what relationship you got with your kids, but my kids tell me everything.
They
tell me stuff that I don't even want to know.
I don't want you to sit there and believe that you think your
impossible
kids
for a human
gonna tell you everything. They gonna tell you what they want you to know.
And
they not gonna tell you everything, sis. I'm sorry, sis. They not gonna tell you everything, big.
I think they will.
Ain't no kid in the world that told their parent everything they have done.
No human have told anybody everything they have done.
It's impossible, big.
Yeah,
you going to the grave with a lot of shit that people don't even know.
I mean,
yeah. I'm going to the grave with a lot of shit that people don't know.
Would never know.
At my kids' age, they're not away from me and doing things where they not telling me everything right now.
I understand
because at a certain age they will want. By the time they teenagers and stuff,
that's all I'm saying.
But right now, at my young kids' age,
they open to you.
They're open
because they ain't doing nothing.
They're open. If they look at a girl butt, they like mama. You know what I'm saying? Like, boy, I'm your mother. Talk to your daddy about stuff like that. Come on now, don't come up and show me you got a mole.
If you keep somebody around you every day, they're not gonna do nothing but learn to suck off you anyway. It's the distance when you're not with them.
It's when you're not with them.
That's the times and the things that you will never know what your child is doing.
That's why I be
at all. You can have the best child in the world. As soon as they go outside, cursing going on.
Doing everything.
My baby.
Doing everything.
That's why
I gotta record it.
And you don't want to be the parent that sit there and act like your kid is the greatest of all time.
You hear me like this?
Then you get smacked in the face. Oh, this motherfucker out here doing everything.
But that's also the parent that did everything in front of their kid.
It could be. You right.
Hey, we in the world right here.
Okay, because if you set that example with your kid, you will be surprised to find out that your kid is really that good.
No, I ain't gonna be surprised.
Kids are imitators. I mean, they imitate their parents. That's right. So if the parents set the example, kids are imitators. Right.
Tim ain't out there cussing and clowning if he don't know all the cuss words from your ass.
Some of us grow up quicker than others.
And we talking about this new technology.
That's all it is.
We talking about new technology.
It's still technology that you give them to use.
Everything.
How many parents do you know that's got parental stuff on the phone?
How many people have cable?
Nobody, right?
Every social thing that's in the content is on regular TV too. Everything. So it's not nowhere. Oh, I'm not paying my cable.
Most kids don't have regular TV. Who do you know that have regular TV? Everybody has streaming.
Now I'm saying if you a parent that's like, oh, I'm not gonna pay my Wi-Fi, so
I ain't seen regular TV in years.
You wake up late at night, 2, 4, 5, yes you is.
Even shows. I don't watch TV.
You gotta watch 245?
At 245, my TV is on Netflix.
Oh man, you missing out on
my TV is always on streaming channels. We don't
watch.
We haven't watched regular TV in years.
But you need an antenna for that.
Yeah, we don't have no antenna. Every TV in my house is a smart TV, so we can stream. We don't watch.
So I can see what's going on in St. Louis.
No, I don't.
Back to Lindenwood Park. So another thing I want to get. Did I say that?
Oh, we.
Lindenwood Park.
I gotta
keep us on track here.
I gotta use the bathroom.
Content is the new way. So, you guys start doing content. Video record you video record her.
We might do our own Lindenwood radio show. We're gonna talk about it.
Content is key right
we'll
now.
Talk about that after the show.
We living in the content-based world, you know. So like I said, if y'all need some help, reach out to Justin. Justin, reach out to me. I can do commercials. Y'all want some intros and the thing popping and up-to-date stuff.
Right.
That's what you want.
Yeah.
We need a commercial for the event.
We got you. Remember, whatever y'all doing, content is key. So if you just driving, you record you, hon. Make sure you know what I'm saying. That's content.
Right.
Because we got a lot of nosy people in this world.
And kids,
and I am one of them.
We got a lot of nosy people in this world.
Yeah.
That's why content means so much now.
You're
people like to be nosy. So I mean, they want to see everything. I can go out there and make a video of these people going up the street and be like, "Dang, it's such a beautiful day."
They're all headed to Lindenwood.
You know,
they're all headed
to the
park.
chicken place down the road.
So be mindful of that, because like I said, I want to see you guys grow. I like what you guys doing, and like I said, I think that's a wonderful thing, because we don't have people that's putting in this work. You know. How hard it may be or how easy it may be, a lot of people not doing it.
I think that's why people don't want to do it, because it is a lot of work.
Believe me, I know. I've been doing it for like 15 years, so I know. And like
but it's rewarding at the same time.
It is, yeah.
And like I said, it ain't work because you like it. That's what I tell them all the time. It's not work. I mix the business with the pleasure. You know, it's business.
On the day, when you look back on the day and you just see people enjoying it, and people bringing their families, and then we book out the whole park, so we have these soccer games that are going on, or baseball or softball, I don't know, something, all the league games. And then when they're finished with that, they come to LinFest, and they come and visit all our vendors. They eat from our food vendors. They get food from the food trucks, and they play the games that the kids are playing, and that's rewarding. That's it works. That's the reason we do this, is for the community.
Shout out to Justin, man, for always bringing great people to the table, man. I ain't never been to the table, man. I don't think you're able, man. You gotta come to the table, man.
And that's why I see you guys doing great things. And what can I do? How can I be a part?
Right.
I mean, so this is the least I can do to support and get the
I wasn't
word
even
out
expecting
there.
you guys to have all this, and then he hopped out the toe like, I'm on a go ahead, man. I'm not the boss. He's like, I'm coming into the podcast, I'm gonna check in, and I respect you for that. Some other people just walk past you. Like I say, that's the problem with people. We don't greet each other enough.
Right.
Whether a person frowning or whatever, you still greet that person, because you could turn their frown into a smile. They probably frowning because nobody ain't said hi to them. They're like, damn, I've been living 19 hours today. No one has spoke to me, and I never thought
and do it to be selfish too. I might need a favor.
I got a question though. How do you want the people who were taught not to speak to strangers to now speak to strangers?
They can't do it.
That's a
our kids, our kids were taught not to speak to strangers. Right. So how do we now be like, people don't speak? Yeah, because we've been telling people since the 80s not to speak to strangers.
And that's what
it depends how strange they are.
And that's why I say we
how
come
strange
up.
is a stranger?
But they can look as normal as anybody.
I think once you become an adult, I think don't speak to strangers.
It's thrown out.
I mean, come on.
Right. I mean, I don't want my kids speaking to strangers, but
that's common sense.
When they get into,
when you see old ladies and old, you open the door for them. That's common sense.
Yeah, that's
my
true.
point.
That's true.
Thank you for making my point.
You are raising humans, And you are telling these humans their whole life not to speak to strangers. Once they turn 18, they're still not gonna speak to strangers.
And that's back to what I said. That come from a person just don't want you to win. That's a half of the story. They didn't tell them the whole story.
You're conditioned. People are conditioned.
You can speak to people, but don't go home and be friendly. What they should have told them. They left out the other half of it.
Cats don't talk back up.
There's too many things to think about with kids.
Like,
so they left off the other half.
I keep my cats, and y'all worry about that on another.
We've been lied to for so long,
I mean,
man.
That's just what.
Shout out to the technology,
my
man.
husband, that's his
Shout out to the technology.
That people don't speak, and that's his pet peeve. And I was like, okay, the person that you're talking about, like 22.
Yeah.
For 22 years, they've been told not to speak to strangers. You're a stranger to them. You cannot get offended that people who have been taught their whole life don't speak to strangers anymore when they're conditioned not to speak to strangers. No matter how big your smile is.
The conditions change as you get older. If your conditions not changing as you get older, there's something wrong with you.
You're not speaking to the man, and the man could have just changed your whole life and put you in a better place.
Your condition, you enable yourself.
Don't speak to strangers.
Mama.
Are you
my
more
mom
important to me than my mama, my grandmama, my auntie? Are you more important to me?
My mom told me not to listen to that NWA record, but I did anyway.
And it was the greatest thing that you ever did because it taught you a lot of things.
Well, I'm glad my mama never told me not to.
And now he got an attitude.
He just said, I ain't buying that bullshit, but I bought it myself, so.
Oh, yes. Black mothers and fathers didn't want us to listen to that type of music neither.
We gotta look at it like this, man.
And their mothers didn't want them to listen to rock and roll. And the grandma and the mothers before that, jazz, they weren't supposed to listen to jazz. Jazz was the devil music.
Our parents before that, they weren't able to read and write, so we really trying to learn from dummies. So you can't really learn from dummies. If a person really don't know nothing, then you know what I'm saying? Our parents wasn't that bright. Half of us are smarter than our parents because they didn't have, the means and the resources to be brighter. All they knew was to go to work, make sure y'all had some food in it. The responsibilities take over life situations. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna do certain things when you have to do this. You know what I'm saying? It's enabling. That's why I say having a team is so important. Because if you are artist, it's cool to know how to mix, master, and do all that. But at the end of the day, when you make a hit, you can't be performing, mixing and mastering. If you need somebody else to do all
and you gotta give them their money.
A person that do all himself, but at the end of the day, he got a couple of few that's gonna show his stuff out. They're gonna, you know what I'm saying? You can't do it by yourself.
Well, you never heard me say I can't do everything. I'm gonna need somebody.
You heard me?
Everybody needs
somebody. Somebody needs somebody.
There ain't no guys walking around the street. Ain't no
trying to tell you.
Everybody needs somebody. And those who act like they don't need nobody, they won't last that long. Simple as that.
And when is the festival?
It's October 5th.
In 2 weeks.
2 weeks. October 5th from 11 a.m.
2 weeks. What they say on Total Recall? 2 weeks.
Yeah. 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Dun dun dun.
I'ma definitely come out there. That's the only flyer you guys have. I'ma definitely come out there. My business handle right there. I want to try to get some orders.
Yes, we got to get up out of here. My bus finna come. Shit.
Yeah, I have miniature chihuahua.
See y'all next week.
All right.
You got extra legs.
Listen to this.
You got extra legs.
It says Madonna is 65 and her boyfriend is 27.
Whoa.
Cher is 77 and her boyfriend is 35. Ladies, if you're still single, just relax. Your boyfriend isn't even born yet.
Yeah.
I know they hit ballpark for some households.
You know what? A lot of people don't understand. You might be 60 or 70 years old when you find that right motherfucker.
Yeah.
Never know.
It might take that long.
You never know.
Everybody looking for some shit that you're getting the wrong shit. I'm sorry.
And you might just die and have had fun with a lot of those.
No faith.
How about that?
And
How about that? You might just go out.
As long as you have fun.
As long as you have fun, that's what matters.
Show right about that.
Your conditions change as you get older too.
I don't believe that it's always a magic one person for everyone. I don't believe that.
I don't believe that. You gotta go out there and make it happen. You make it happen.
How about love yourself and anybody else's?
You most definitely gotta love yourself before you can fall in love with somebody else. You gotta love yourself before I can even think about falling in love with you. Because if I don't love myself, that means we ain't got nothing going on. We ain't got nothing going on.
Insecurity, craziness, all of that. That's
Facebook, Instagram, and insecurity will kill your whole relationship.
Y'all are earned. Y'all are earned.
We ain't say bye.
We didn't say bye yet. That's why it's called overtime. I think we're a little behind schedule.
Let's go. I gotta go.
Duh, it's overtime. Duh, you thought you was gonna leave on time, boy? Did you read the sign and say overtime?
All right. Well, any final?
No, I think we
cover your.
I think we covered everything.
Tell them where it's gonna be, and why it's so important for them to be there.
It's important to be there so that you get to know your community. Come and support the vendors and support our neighborhood. Come and make some new friends. Let your kids have a fun, fantastic time in the park, and just come and enjoy it.
And what day?
Next week. 2 weeks time. Saturday.
From today.
Saturday, October 5th in Lindenwood Park from 11 till 4.
11 to 4. Okay, you guys heard
An awesome event, y'all.
We're going to make our way around.
All right, and this is Bricks Montana. Of course, you can find me on all platforms of social media at Bricks Montana and the Bricks Montana at TikTok.
Thank you. How can they get a hold of you or find out more information about your
Lindenwood Park?
About LinFest, you can email linfest@lindenwoodpark.org. And they'll give you all the information that you need.
That's all you need to know.
And you can look on our website at lindenwoodpark.org/linfest.
Back to you. How can they get a copy of your
Yeah, so we're hoping to have the book ready for Christmas sales, and probably the easiest way to kind of keep track of it is I'm working with Lindenwood Park Neighborhood Association because they're wonderful, and there'll be information on that.
Yeah, well, we need to definitely get you back before the book release too.
There you go.
So come back on,
yeah.
Yes, let's have your book release party.
There you go. There you go.
We'll get some champagne.
There you go. That sounds good.
The people who wrote the book for Mississippi
Right.
Congratulations. No claps. All songs.
We've had a few authors over here.
She's going to be performing her new single too in your book release.
I'm the one with the accent.
Yeah, that's right.
I'll provide the accent.
That's right. That's right.
All right.
You know I am Young Teasy. Check me out. Quality Music Management on all platforms. ABL the Empire. My city, my music. Yeah.
Yeah, they be in these streets.
Alrighty. Wellington.
Y'all already know, Big Phil in the building. Certified hustle food in stores everywhere. Go get it. Album number 20 coming very soon.
Coming soon. Two-hand salute.
Justin Kickett, My City, My Music. A shout out to the Hooligans and Yanni Yams. We had them on last week. He's actually right there. Next Saturday, they'll be performing, and I'll be performing my music video at Pops too.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So I'll be there.
Okay, that's the 27th.
My new artist, Justin Kickett.
I need it.
Yeah. September 28th, next Saturday, we got Cobra Immortal coming back. October 5th, we will be live at Lindenwood Park.
Yeah.
And we have the Hottest in the City tour. They're in town also. So
yes,
we'll
sir.
be working with those guys. So we're St. Louis, but we're also worldwide, nationwide. So a shout out to Hottest in the City tour, season 6. October 12th, Mom will be here. So,
let's go.
So we'll
be on your best behavior.
I'm not a potty mouth.
Bring your belt or wear jogging pants.
Exactly. Justin, be on your best behavior, boy.
Yeah. October
Next
19th.
Saturday.
Next
Saturday, September 27th, we'll have a concert at my building, Going Global Studios. Lucy and Mafia Entertainment presents Quality Music Management. So we're gonna have some artists come out. 3924 Washington.
Okay, 39.
All right, they'll be there.
Shout out to Justin for making all the dreams come true.
Yeah. If you would like to be, we got a couple dates open in October. If you would like to be a guest on our show, mycitymymusicradio@gmail.com. mycitymymusicradio@gmail.com.
All you gotta do is say, book me.
Book me now.
Hey,
we'll see y'all.
I got an interview with these rappers, boy.
See, I'll put it out there. Who's open, and then people don't comment.
And you know what? And that's why I look at these rappers. These rappers.
We'll be right back. We'll see you next week.
They think they on.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna take a picture. We'll take a picture.
And if my business manager off, that's another thing. Yeah, we gonna do that. But I want to see who I talk to.
dream like I'm sleeping on top of mountain. My struggle to remain grounded like beef on your kitchen counter. Nigga, as I was raised, all I seen was the fiends around us. Slowly I grew accustomed to random violence that found us. Holding emotions I thought I'd never encounter. I gotta free my mind like this, a quote from Morpheus. You remember nigga knock on random porches just to impersonate some crooked police pointing their guns?